9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the podcast from Doug Ground Up Productions with hosts Lady Miz and Ray. This is a universal platform, and there is nothing off limits. We talk about it all, and we keep it real. This is a no judgment zone, so come as you are. If you are a professional, entertainer, author, comedian, entrepreneur, or just someone who wants to get something off their chest, well, let your voice be heard here on From the Ground Up Productions. Sponsorship and other opportunities are available from the Ground Up Productions. Turning nothing into something. There's only one way to go from here. And now, here are your hosts, Lady Miz and Ray.
Yeah. We on time. Oh, good though. Those things happen. What's good, people? How y'all doing out there tonight? I know we are late on BP time, but don't blame us. Blame StreamYard. We putting the blame on somebody else. Okay, the system wasn't working, but it's all good. Anyway, happy Friday. I was about to say happy Monday. Caught myself. Happy Friday. This is from the Ground Up Productions. There's only one way to go from here. This is a place where creators meet, but we don't just talk to creators. We come on here and we discuss various topics. A lot of it sometimes is educational, majority of it. And sometimes we get into other things that some people might just not like or be afraid to talk about, but we here to talk about it now. What we talking about today?
Keke Palmer and that little controversy with her and Usher.
Usher and Keke Palmer's baby daddy. Stop playing, okay? All right. Listen, guys, this platform is a place where we like to provide opportunities for those who are grinding from the bottom to the top for independent artists. But not just that, we provide this platform to also continue to give recognition to these legends and hip-hop pioneers out there and entrepreneurs that's doing a thing. Guys, if you haven't and you're seeing us for the first time, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on our social medias, hit that like button, and share this with somebody who you think may enjoy it, okay? We always like to tell y'all that our viewers' opinions matter. So even if we disagree, we want to be able to walk away from a conversation still having respect for one another. I think that that's so important because a lot of times people like to they think we got to go blow for blow just because we're not in agreement, and it's not even like that. It's all good. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, Town Mama, we are on Facebook too, and that's only if they didn't cut us off. Every time we go live, for some reason on Facebook, they block us and shut us down on there, but YouTube continues to go. I know what the issue is, and we're going to be working on fixing that. But in the meantime, if that does happen and you're on Facebook and there's a problem, just come on over to YouTube because we are there live in a full effect, baby. Okay. If you are somebody out there who want to advertise your business, advertise your products and services, you can contact us at y'all see it up there, back there, wherever it's at, from the Ground Up Productions at gmail.com, or you can always hit us in our inbox. You got those commercials ready?
Oh, yeah.
So you can always hit us in our inbox. We're going to get into that topic real soon, but y'all know what we got to do. We got to represent for all that we got going on. So let's get into it.
Every day we make moves. Bold moves. Big moves. But to make it through the day, we gotta make that boss move. Our chips will make you move like a boss, because bosses deserve treats too.
That's right, y'all. Make sure you hit me up to try out my potato chips. I got my own chips, Boss Move chips. This is the Lady Miz edition, sweet hot barbecue, baby. Okay. If you want to try my chips, let me know. The bags are $2.50 a bag. If you want to purchase a case, you can purchase a case. 24 come in the case. Let me know. All right. Next, we're gonna be letting y'all know about my books. Lady Miz Publishing presents the Lady Miz Book Collection. Get ready to dive into my captivating book collection, perfect for any type of reader. Start exploring today with my must-read book stock that ranges from memoirs, informative, journals, and kids books. Get your copies today by going to Amazon.com to place your order. Yes.
You're now tuned in to From the Ground Up Productions, broadcasting around the world.
And back again. Let's get it. Hey, what's good, Movement TV? Lakeisha in the building. I see you, Tell Mama. Thank you for hanging around. You know what I'm saying? Simon Barr, Mom, Gloria. Thank y'all so much, guys. Be sure to make sure if you tune in right now, share this live. We're about to get into this conversation. Unfortunately, StreamYard wasn't just bugging with us, okay? They was bugging with Eddie OJ too.
Yeah.
So he's not going to be able to pop up on the screen today, but he will be calling in. And the phone lines will be open for all of you guys to call in too, because we want to know what y'all think. So tonight, what you're going to hear from a mother, a wife, and a woman, right? Now, I'm gonna be speaking from my perspective. It don't mean that you're going to agree with it, even if you are a woman. He's going to be speaking from
a man's perspective. Oh, snap, I'm stuttering. Oh, you know it's about to go down now.
Yes. So don't be scared now, because you was talking all that. So we about to get it in, baby. What? Nah, but let me stop. But all jokes aside, I want to have this conversation. Eddie OJ, I wish you could have been on the screen here, but you know, like I said, you got to call in like everybody else. But
well.
So
this, we might be able to send some people the link and let them come in on the live too.
Oh yeah, we probably could put that link in there. If you want to pop up on the live
and give your opinion on it.
Facts. You know what? We could do that. If y'all want to come up on the screen and have your face seen, we could do that. We'll put that link in the description,
in the bio,
in the chat.
In the chat room.
Yeah.
Oh,
He said the bio.
You confused myself.
Is you really ready for this though?
Yeah.
Is you really ready? No, I'm only playing. Because I feel like y'all on some real, I feel like I got to put the gloves on right now. But I don't want to make it like that, because like I said, we walk away and we got to be respectful. It's important. All right. But yeah, if y'all want to come on screen, boom, y'all could that link is in the chat area. You see the StreamYard.
Don't be scared.
Link. Yeah, you'll see the StreamYard link is in the chat area, and then you can call in if you would like to call in. So, y'all know what it is. I'm sure everybody's seen what is going on. Did you got the video?
I'm about to get in there.
He's going to pull up the video. While he pull up the video, I'm sure y'all heard, because it's been all over social media. Keke Palmer was out with the girls, having a good time. And
the girls gassing up.
We don't know that yet, all right? But she, Usher was singing to her, and she did a little turnaround. Her ass was out, blah, blah, blah. And then he went and posted something on social media saying, hey, it's the outfit, though. I mean, you a mom, and a lot of people came after him. They gave him the business, okay? They really was trying to, really make him cancel himself. So he basically was like, you know what? I'm shutting down all my social medias because the pressure was too hard. Because y'all know how y'all could be on social media. You know what I'm saying? So social media had old boy shut his thing down. Hold on, let me make sure I get this right. Shut his did I log out of that? I don't know what I did. Shut his page down. Right, guys? Made him shut his page down. So I think that was pretty messed up. But again, we here to talk about it. Was she right? Was she wrong? And we're gonna get our opinions coming from wife, like I said, mother, woman, husband, father, Do you got a third one? What was the third one?
Yes.
Whatever. That's for you to figure out. All right, y'all. So anyway, let's start with you ready to play the video real quick? I was
trying to put it on full screen so they can see it, but it's not working. So
it's not working. Okay, so play.
Well, I'm gonna play it the way it is.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Bring it on the screen for them.
Play whatever you get.
There's no sound either. Jesus.
See, and this is. All right. So, okay, here now let me turn my seat around. So check this out. When you first told me about this video, right? You seemed like you was more upset than her baby daddy. Okay.
No.
That's all I'm saying.
I was more mad. I'm gonna speak on it. I was more mad how they were treating her baby daddy.
Okay. All right. So, guys, yes or no, put it in the comment section. Do you think that she did anything wrong as a girlfriend, as a
all right, I'm gonna throw you on.
As a girlfriend, as a baby mama? Do you think her outfit was appropriate? Right. Okay, so I'm asking y'all first to put that in the comment section. Do you think her outfit was appropriate? Do you believe that when she actually turned around and showed her behind to Usher, that she was being disrespectful to herself or disrespectful to her husband? Do you think the outfit was inappropriate? What is your take on that? Do we have Eddie OJ on the line?
Sure do.
All right, so listen, put that in the comment section. We're gonna bring Eddie OJ in on it. Eddie OJ, before we even get started, this is what I have to say to you because I know how you are, Eddie OJ. You know I love you, but you do. Listen, you, MC Shan, and Red Silk never let people talk. Y'all come on people's show and you take over the whole show. So let me lay down the ground rules right now, okay? And we have to allow each person to speak so that you are heard, I'm heard, and Ray the Silent Assassin is heard. If we're all talking at once and we cut each other off, the people will not be able to hear our words clearly. So being respectful to every one of us. I'm going to lay down the ground rules right now. If we're being cut off, whether it's I'm cutting you off, you, or whoever, your mic is getting muted. It is not disrespectful. It is just to show you to allow the other person to finish talking before you say your piece, and you will get your piece. So since you are a guest here on our show, Mr. Eddie OJ, I'm gonna give you the floor first. We're giving you the floor first. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm at a loss for words with that.
Don't be. It's all good.
Okay, so all right. Good.
So so tell us your take. I know you've been waiting to speak on this for a while now. Give us your take on this whole situation and how you've been feeling, because you've been posting a lot. Okay, you've been going in. What's up?
Yeah. First and foremost, I like to say I love y'all, and shout out to my brothers, Clientele Cartel. You know, I got to get my promos on your show. You know.
Go ahead. Go. You know what? Go do your thing first. Go ahead and do your promo before you get into it.
Shout out to Will Seville, Mikey D, Chucky Chuck. You know, I'm not gonna go too far because I know a lot of people. So you know, because this is about what we've been talking about, right? You
Absolutely.
know, and shout out to my son Snooky Eternal. But you know,
Absolutely.
And my sister Katie, my lady. Where, you know, and Steady B, and Lotto. But listen.
He said, keep going. Yo, you cracking me up. He said, I'm gonna stop right there, but this one and that.
And listen. To this is the Eddie OJ Silent Assassin, Ray's show, and Liz. We're gonna let you say something when we get a chance, okay? But anyway,
Wait,
listen.
what? All right, come on, let's get into it because we ready to get to the nitty gritty. Let's go.
Okay, and you know I am.
Mm-hmm.
This is the thing. This is the thing, right? Women always stick together. No matter what happens, no matter what's done, women has the tendency to stick together. So what I viewed on my own, I wanted to stick with the man because young women of today are into they follow the stripper hoe culture. You know what I'm saying? Young women of
Eddie OJ, I'm gonna tell you, it's not called the stripper hoe culture no more. It's called the modern day woman.
Yeah, see, so the modern day woman, what's that, a city girl hoe? That's what you call it?
Hold up.
Okay.
I said I ain't gonna cut you off. Go ahead.
Okay, so listen. So the city girl hoe, Megan Thee Stallion culture. But listen. Okay, listen, we're gonna get past that. But I just gotta say, like, I had women attacking me because I spoke up for what the man said. The man's had some valid points. He did not say nothing wrong. That's his woman. They go, oh, but that's Keke. And what does that mean?
That means she got the right to disrespect him.
She has the right to go and disrespect him. These young women, they all dress like that now. And then the girl told me, oh, he was okay with it when she left the house. How did you know that? How do you know? This woman is in Vegas with her friends cheering her on as she shows this man her ass. That is not respectful. This man is home keeping their baby. Okay. He don't have the money that Keke has. No, he don't. That has nothing to do with him. You know what? As a man, women think our feelings don't get hurt. You sticking your ass, which is my ass, in front of this man's face, so he talk about, ooh, girl, look at you. Then she turns around. Are you serious? You know what? Yo, Ray, I'm talking to you, bro. We brothers. Leave your wife out of this. Listen.
No, we're not leaving me out of this because y'all gonna hear what I got to say. Okay? I'm just letting y'all get your shit off. Okay? Because I'm coming. Okay, but let us do. You coming to protect the young lady. But let us do something. You don't know that, Ray. Mm-hmm. I don't know. No, I don't know that because you did say some good stuff the other day. But Ray, we as males, we got to have some type of camaraderie when we stick together for each other. Like, listen. I know the pain of how he felt, bro. I know the pain of how that man felt. This is your woman. You keeping a baby, and then you see all over the TVs this man. And look, at one point they's about to damn near kiss, bro. Are you serious? I've seen all of that. All right, hold on. No. Okay, now I'm feeling everything you're saying. Not 100%, but what I want to do is I want to give time for us all to go around, and we're gonna circle back. So now we got part of your take. I know you got a lot more to say, Ray. I want to hear from you, and then I guess I'll go last, even though it should have been ladies first. Queen Latifah, stand up. Let's go.
Here's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say this, right?
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't mad at what old girl did, right?
Okay.
I was more mad, excuse me, at the way the people went at him for voicing his opinion. As if, I'm gonna tell you, like, what's happening nowadays, especially to men, as soon as a man sets a boundary, he becomes controlling, insecure. Everything you could think about a man saying, hey, this is not, if you're going to be one woman and I'm going to be committed to you and I'm going to be committed to you and respectful to you, this is what I expect. A man is automatically considered controlling and insecure. Now, what they made about him, like he was insecure for saying, yo, you're a mother with a kid. Now I get it. I think the only issue he had was it shouldn't have been something that was voiced on the internet. It should have been something that he pulled when him and her get together and talk. It should have been first established there.
Okay, all right, understood. I can understand that point to a certain extent. Okay, what I want to do before I give my take, I want to read the people's comments, and then after we read the comments, we're gonna circle back to me, and then I'm gonna tell y'all what I think, and then we just gonna do what we do. So let's hear from Movement TV.
Yep, Movement TV said, from what I gather, he knew what she was wearing before she left. If there was an issue, it should have been addressed.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
Men in general should solve problems, should handle problems when they arise. I don't disagree with that. Here's the thing, Movement TV.
How you know she know it? How they know he knew what she was wearing?
Wait a minute. Let me address that, Eddie OJ.
But we don't know he didn't. Okay.
I agree with you.
But we don't know that he did.
All right.
Usher set that up. Usher set that up to get rid of Homeboy. They did that on purpose.
Oh
they
my
did
God.
They did that.
Wait, come on. Wait. All right, go ahead. No. I just want to
say something real quick, Eddie OJ, to that. Movement TV, they're right to a certain aspect. I don't disagree with them. The problem with it is nowadays, and I just addressed it, is when a man becomes emotional and says how he feels about something, it's no more respect. The woman loses immediate respect for a man when he tells him, hey, I don't like this, because automatically we become controlling.
Okay, I don't want to make this long and drawn out, so y'all got y'all take on it. The only thing I'm gonna say to that sounds like your own personal trauma.
No,
I don't know if that is no serious stuff here. Everybody don't act like that. That sounds personal.
No, that's not.
We going to the next.
No, you ain't gonna do that. We're not going to the next person.
So what?
I'm saying the fact of the matter, it's true. When and it's men all over the country is saying it. It's now becoming an issue.
They did a survey. Was you there doing the survey for men all over the country?
Survey. Did you know last month was men's mental health awareness? Oh my God. Left out.
Doing this. This is where we taking it.
Yes.
No,
I'm just saying.
Women have mental health issues too.
No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is because women feel like, hey, I want to do what I want to do. Y'all ask for men, all of y'all, to say, I want a man that can lead. But as soon as a man starts leading and tell you, hey, these are my boundaries, you'll no longer want to deal with them. You'll no longer want to be in any kind of relationship because you'll feel like they are controlling you by saying, hey, this is my boundary.
Personal trauma. Let's get on to the next. Because I want to breeze through these comments so I can have my take.
Next one. When she became aware of social media meltdown, Grand Body P.
Grand Body P, that was the Movement TV. This comment here is from Grand Body P.
When she became aware of the social media meltdown, she capitalized on it and didn't say single. Did she say single until married?
I guess. Did she say that?
Yep.
Yeah, she said that. Yes, she said that.
Well,
she said she could do what she wanted to do.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe. Let me write that down. See what I'm doing.
Disrespectful black women. That's what it is.
Hold up, pause, because we're not doing that. Okay, all black women are not disrespectful. Y'all black men need to stop coming and attacking all black women.
That is a lie.
Based off of one black woman. You cannot be doing that.
Can I say one thing?
Absolutely.
In which culture do women take a phone and hit a man in the head, call him a bitch ass nigga at an awards show, and nobody does nothing? JT took a phone and hit little Uzi Vert in the head, and he's so scared of her that he was like, I didn't do nothing, like a little punk, and she punked him at an awards show, and he left with her. You ain't no woman on the world gonna hit me in the head with a damn phone and I get up and leave with her. I'd have been like, man, you ain't even a man when you do that. And we have the only culture of women that disrespect their men in public. You don't see Chinese women do that. Asian, Arabian women don't do that. White women don't do that. Well, white women in the trailer park can kick your ass. They will. But other women, no, black women do it all the time.
First of all,
black women do it. It's black women on every block in this country that's trying to hit her man and do that. We have the most disrespectful culture of women in the world.
Okay, pause. Okay. All right.
Am I right or wrong? Tell the truth. What other culture of women
I'm about to tell you. You got to pause. Wait a minute. I need to speak, y'all. Y'all are not going because see, it's 2 against 1.
No, it's not.
But I'm not going to let y'all do.
It's not. It's not 2 against nobody.
It is 2 against
facts.
1, and what y'all not going to do is not let me get my word in. Okay. We're not having it. So here's the thing. You want to talk about black men, black women, but black men are doing the same damn thing. And to me, what the problem is, y'all look for fault in women. Now, I'm not trying to say that that things are not messed up. It's crazy out here with our culture. And it is not, stop separating the genders, because it is black men and black women who are both out here acting a damn fool. Okay, because I could easily tell y'all as black men that y'all don't protect black women.
That's a lie.
But you're right. But see, here's the thing. I'm not characterizing all of, I'm not saying that it's all of y'all in one group. So see, that to me is what the difference is. What you're doing is you're pointing out one mistake or a few and saying this is all black women. What about the black women who are not like that? You act like you don't even see them, so you're wrong with that statement.
I got it.
What the 10% that are not like that? Okay, we got to count them.
Now,
okay,
you know what?
I could say the 10% of the men who not like that too.
I'm gonna be honest though. On both sides of the culture, right? On both sides, both male and women, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We don't celebrate the side that's good. When you see the celebrations,
I still ain't get my time.
You
in
see
here yet,
you see the celebrations of, like he said, a girl bashing her phone up against her boyfriend's head. Is he your boyfriend?
I don't know.
Yeah. Look. Yeah, that's her boyfriend, bro. Yeah, see, and you know what? She got mad. Listen.
Wait, y'all keep going. Listen, I didn't even speak my piece yet.
Hold on, Miz. Hold on, Miz. I'm not gonna let me make this point because I know I'm on your time. Listen, when that girl Ice Spice was sitting next to Lil Uzi Vert, right? Just because he was sitting next to her, she took her phone, hit him in the head with it. Now we're talking about this man making a comment. He just made a comment. And the whole world went after him because these are worlds of female worship. They worship Keke. I had a woman say, you can't say nothing about Keke. Keke. Woo! You can't say nothing about Keke's the closest thing. He said, Keke's a black princess. Keke is nothing but an actor who out there now because her booty got big because this man put a baby in her butt, and now she got a body. And she feeling herself now because men is looking like, look at Keke ass now.
All right, pause. All right, that's it. We got any more other comments before I can now speak my piece as a woman?
We got a few.
Okay, because see, y'all not let me get it, and I'm trying to be considerate to everybody else first. You understand?
Okay,
so,
go ahead.
No, it's all good. Now, who we got here?
Eric Hurst said, I think she can wear what she like most women do anyways on a girl's night out. His thing should
he ain't got no woman.
His thing should have been checking her checking on her at home on social media. I don't disagree with that. Now I agree with that. That should have been done.
That's bullshit, bro. You don't supposed to agree with that.
No, listen, you ain't got to agree, but that's Eric's point of view. Okay.
She went to the hotel and put that shit on for Usher.
You don't know that. Okay, next.
Yes, I do. I feel it in my heart. She put that shit on for Usher. She knew Usher was gonna be looking at her. Usher set that up. Any dude come on, any man that come on to her. This woman could wear what she want to wear. That's a wimpy shit right there, bro. I'm sorry.
There you go. You the prime example of a man saying, yo, I'm okay with that as long as she doesn't just. Now, me, I wouldn't say that I'm okay with that.
I'm not okay with none of that.
Next comment.
Anyway, here we go. Grand Body P said, Silent Assassin, you talking the things. A man addressing his feeling is seen as weak and a simp, etc. And it's a fact.
That's right. And Grant Body P also said, OJ, Eddie OJ, we gonna miss you. You know why? Because he know you about to get the business. Like, I'm already playing. But no.
I ain't worried about nobody because I ain't worried about them dudes, baby. I'm not worried about them dudes who say they say she could do what she want to do. It ain't my business. If it's my woman, it's my business. I don't care what them wimpy dudes say.
Because
you crazy?
Not for nothing, Eddie OJ, if it was the other way around, and they'd have bashed.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
All over the country.
Imagine a man up there. Hey, there you go, Ray. Imagine a man up there with his
control your emotions.
putting it in a woman's face. Thank you, Ray.
All right, let me.
Thank you, Ray. Tell him, Ray. Yeah. Hey, Ray. If Miz saw you, if Miz saw you up there with a little thong on, sticking in a woman's face, he go snatch your ass off the stage, bro. Come on now.
All right, it's my time now. Be quiet. Be quiet. Shots fired. All right, first let me say this. All right, because I know y'all probably think that I'm making excuses for the behavior, which y'all do not know that I am not doing that. Okay, I'm gonna tell you my take on it. I believe that a woman should have the right to wear what she wants to wear. It is her body. Okay, you guys, I don't care if you're the boyfriend, the baby daddy, or the husband, you do not have ownership over someone else's body. Now, hold up, let me finish. Now, when we talk about having ownership over someone's body, that's different than having morals for yourself and having morals for the person that you're with and for your relationship. Now, I believe when I first seen the video, I was like, okay, it's not bad. When you're singing, anybody could be singing. I'm sure that y'all be looking at whoever's ass, Beyonce or whoever, and y'all try to act like y'all not really looking at girls when they twerk it, but I bet you if we go down your news feed or even look at who y'all following, we will see that you follow chicks that do that. So y'all love to say things like this, but you follow them chicks and you look at their ass. So now back on Keke. Okay, so that, I know you do. So check it out.
You don't follow them in front of your woman's face though.
Okay, hold up. So my thing is, I do believe that Keke was a little bit wrong in that situation.
A little bit.
Listen.
Holy shit.
Let me say
hey,
this.
Ray, you hear that, Ray?
Can I finish? I'm about to mute you and you about to go on mute. You about to go on mute.
I'm sorry.
Yes, that's ego. Kim Roper said that's ego talking.
A little bit.
Okay, so check this out. I do believe that she was wrong. And the reason that I say a little bit is because that's it. Stop. It's because all right, wait a mute button.
You got control of the boy.
No, let me stop. But no, all jokes aside, her turning around and showing her ass to him, I believe that it's an honest mistake. Let me finish. Let me just get this out. See, a lot of times we love to criticize people. We love to point out stuff. Keke is still a young girl and she's still growing. She's in the entertainment Hollywood world. It is a high pressured world to be a certain way, to look a certain way, to be an entertainer, to be a celebrity, to be a mom, to be a mother, to be all of those things. And it's easy for us to sit up here and criticize her and put her down for something that she made a mistake on doing. But you know what this does? And even though we're talking about it now, there is a child that now has two parents that ain't even together no more because there's too many people that's out there feeding her bullshit and feeding him bullshit and helping destroy and break up a family. But then we talk about black love, right? So my thing is, it shouldn't have got to the point where now they're broken up or they're not together and there's little subliminals going back and forth. Was he wrong for addressing her on social media? He was. But he was hurt because his feelings was hurt after seeing that. So all he did was do something back to her that he felt was like, F it. And I'm not saying he should have did it, but I understand. Just like Chris Rock said. Just like Chris Rock. Wait, hold on. Let me just say, because I just want to say, I know y'all got questions. So let me just say, because I didn't want to cut y'all off. All right.
Right.
First of all, Eddie OJ, when you were speaking at first, you was like, she's showing her ass and my ass. Somebody's ass don't belong to you. The only ass that belongs to you is the one that you're sitting on right now. Okay? No, and this is the problem. No, that's her ass.
My baby, her ass belongs to me too.
She don't belong to you. Stop playing.
Yes, it do.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It belongs to her.
Yes, it
and
does.
what she chooses to do. Hold on.
Let me explain, because I get where Eddie OJ is going.
Wait. What she chooses to do with it, has a lot to do with the respect she has for herself and the person that she's with. But you do not own. There's no ownership in that. Y'all both talking like you own people.
Ownership, you see?
Okay.
Listen, Miz, she should have broke up with that man before she left the house and knew she was gonna stick her ass in Usher's face. That's what she should have did.
Yeah, I'm gonna
now you don't belong to me.
Yeah, Eddie OJ, I'm gonna tell you the problem here. And this and a lot of women do it. They don't fucking listen. They don't listen.
Thank you, bro.
Yo, a man
there we
can tell
go.
you exactly what he is thinking, and a woman will stand on what she believes he's thinking. Yep. She'll totally miss the message because she'll go, "Oh, you didn't say it the way I like." You know, and right now the problem here is everybody's looking at this man saying, "Oh, what he did was wrong," instead of understanding that at the moment he was feeling something.
Like I was saying before y'all rudely interrupted me, okay? Another point that I was making is stop blaming Usher. Usher don't have no responsibility to her nor to him, okay? He's up there.
He got responsibility. Puff Daddy is his boy.
God. Listen, you listening to Tasha K, whatever her name is, too much, okay? Just stop it, okay?
He said it his own self. He said we still sleep in a bed.
Poppy thought you wants to get in on what?
Poppy said,
on this, you want
me and him used to wake up and eat our cereal together. That mama gave Usher.
Okay, well, listen to this. Okay, so here's the deal with this.
I'm gonna keep it serious. I'm getting back serious.
No, I'm just saying that it is not Usher. We're Poppy Fortune is about to go join us.
Poppy Fortune, that's my man.
He about to join us now. But here's my thing. When we talk about hold on, Ray's trying to fix these little sides. You should have just left it what it was and then we adjusted that. Okay. So as far as just make sure. Is he good with pulling it? Sorry, y'all. We just got an extra person added in, Poppy Fortune. So he want to get his 2 cents in. Okay, yo, ladies, I'm outnumbered, but don't worry, I'm holding it down. They not going. We ain't doing that.
That's a problem.
No, y'all tried to make it a male versus woman thing. Y'all tried to make it a male. Yes, you did. Because everything was about y'all women this, y'all women that.
You've been right this whole time.
No, he hasn't. No, that's your opinion.
So look,
that's your opinion.
I was late because my homeboy going through a real similar situation.
Wait, hold on. I don't hear him.
Thank you, Poppy. Tell her, bro.
Oh, look, and this is the problem with these guys. They come on with their personal issues instead of looking at the whole situation. That's what your problem is.
Miz.
Let me tell you.
Miz.
Not yet, no.
Miz.
Yes, go ahead, Eddie OJ. You were saying something?
This ain't my personal situation.
Okay.
Okay.
If my joint say,
do you hear him?
I want to wear something. Hold on, y'all want to run that back? Did y'all hear
No. Wait, let him get that together. Go ahead, Eddie OJ. Say your thing while you're doing that.
Listen, Miz. Poppy, where Poppy? That's my dog, man. That's my dude right there. Hey, Poppy.
Wait, can you hear him? Wait.
You hear me?
Do you hear him?
I hear Poppy good.
Okay, good.
I bet. So let me say this, right?
Come in here.
If my John say that she want to wear, because you're right, it is her body. If she say she want to wear a see-through dress with a thong on, I'm gonna ask her this: if I come out in some see-through pants with the show-off boxes, how you gonna feel? And then I go dance on Rihanna. Now, how you feel?
I'm gonna throw you a couple of dollars. Let me stop.
How you gonna feel? Come on now. And if you ain't cool with your man doing that, you can't be cool with Keke Palmer. Hold on, we gotta come in closer.
Yeah.
That's why we gotta get the different mics. I mean, the different cameras for the angle, because we ain't gonna be bunched up like sardines.
From the ground up in hood court, sometimes we got to keep it hood.
For real.
Let's read some of these comments real quick.
All right.
Mom Gloria said, if you don't have to leave with her, just leave her. We don't love for real. When we learn to love for real, all that separation will go away.
You're right. We don't love for real. When you dancing on Usher, let me tell you something about Usher. Usher is well known to not respect nobody's relationship, marriage, ring, none of that.
It is up to them to respect
But guess what?
Okay.
Usher be outright trying women. The Boondocks episode was dead based on Usher trying one of their wives in the restaurant.
I got another one. Kim Roper said that's ego talking. I want to address that. There we go again.
Kim Roper, I had said that earlier, but since we're circling back, yes. No.
I'm
Kim Roper, click the link and get on the screen.
Let's take it back to Martin.
I'm muting all of y'all.
Let's take it back to Martin. What Martin say women do when they get mad? They got that one dress, and she put on that one dress and went to Usher concert. Grabbed Usher up, looked Usher longingly in the eyes, turned around to the crowd, shook it a little bit. Come on.
Yeah, we might do that when we mad, but y'all do it 24/7 because y'all dogs and you're cheaters, and that's what you do.
Listen.
Let us know if y'all can hear us. Are we all talking a little too loud over each other?
Miz.
Yes.
Miz. That was a setup move to get rid of that dude so she could go to Usher's house and get knocked off. That's all that was.
Yeah, I want to address something real quick before we move on.
I'm telling you. Listen, hold up, Pop, before you come in. It was a thing where what's that dude that be rapping? He said I had Tiana Taylor on the bus with me, but Rihanna was calling me, and Rihanna's my crush, man. And everybody want to hit their crush. That's what this girl was saying. I've been crushing Usher since I was a little girl. And she just used her man as a sacrifice, man. They used him, man, to get rid of him.
That's your theory. You don't know if that's a fact. See, what
my
you're
theory
saying
is right, too.
Even if the theory ain't right, the theory is valid.
Let me address something again, okay?
Okay, go ahead.
I just want to address Kim Roper real quick. And it's nothing crazy. But once again, when a man says how he feels, women, and I'm not saying it automatically it's about an ego. Why can't we address something in a way? Now, I'm not going to say we're always right, but ego don't always be a role when we say we don't like something. It don't always have to be about ego. It could be about.
How come you can't address, Ray? How come you cannot address your woman dressing like how prostitutes used to dress in the 80s? Come on, man.
Because people are sensitive now. Oh no, toxic masculinity. You mean not being a pushover, bro?
She's a celebrity, so she could come out butt ass naked, and it's okay. And it's your woman that you just had a baby with 5 months ago.
Yeah, they say it's toxic masculinity.
Listen.
It's toxic to not be a pushover and let your woman do whatever now.
I have to be honest, as a female, right? As a female, I do believe that you gotta have, especially, and I'm gonna say this as Black women, need to have more respect for ourselves, the way that we carry ourselves. Now, dressing sexy, it's okay to be sexy, but we don't have to be overly sexualized in the public's eyes, where they look at us as that's the only reason why people even acknowledge us or see us, as if we don't have nothing else to bring to the table, because we are so much more than that, right? So I do agree and I understand a certain part of what y'all saying, but what I don't like is the bashing on her. See,
I didn't bash her.
I feel like you guys are bashing her.
I didn't speak of what happened. We told the story of what happened.
Well, once again, I got a woman sitting right next to me that didn't hear nothing I said. Because at no point did I ever say she was. Not one point did I say it was anything wrong with her. I'm gonna tell you like this. And this is my opinion. Her dress is only appropriate if she was at the beach.
I agree with that.
Or in the house.
I agree.
Or the bedroom, yeah.
Right. I do agree with that statement.
Now,
okay.
I will say this too. All right, with the way, because when I first saw the video, I didn't really think she's playing around. She's she knows Usher, they friends. Let's see it. I didn't, like I said, it didn't become a controversy until my man, old boy, was he addressed the whole thing on the internet. Until that happened, nobody really cared about it.
But eventually, the internet would have still clowned them. Like, oh, Usher smashed his baby moms and he ain't even do nothing. So no matter what, he was going to look bad.
I'm glad you said that, because I got a question, right?
Okay.
What is the easiest way to emasculate a man?
Talking about the woman, saying he did something with their woman.
Exactly. You cheat on, when a man or a woman cheats on a man, he is immediately emasculated. Why do you think in our culture, when the rappers talk about it, they quick to say, I effed your wife?
Yo, King Von got killed. If you trace that back behind a woman.
Let me ask Miz something, y'all. Miz.
Yes, go ahead. Y'all go.
Have you ever heard of body language? Have you ever heard of that saying, body language?
Of course, I've heard of that.
Do you know what body language is, Miz?
Yes.
But you know what it is, right?
It's another form of communication with your body.
Yeah, thank you. Did you see any body language there, Miz?
What Keke Palmer?
No, just with the whole situation. No name, no names. Did you see any body language going on there?
Yes, I did.
A lot of disrespectful body language.
Okay.
I did.
Oh, okay.
See,
You don't work into nobody's eyes that long unless you're planning on doing something.
I think
no, not just the eyes. And somebody stick their ass in your face and turn around so you could see the crack of the head. I mean, excuse me. Hey, Fortune, if you on the street and you walk in the store and you see a woman standing and she turn around and stick her ass in your face, what does that say to you, bro?
Oh, she on timing.
Just be real. Keep it real. Keep it real.
A whole crowd of people. Yeah.
Yes.
In front of everybody.
She folded in front of.
But you know what?
In front of 30,000 people, and then the world.
You know what that said? Usher, come get this booty, nigga. She said, Usher, come get this booty, nigga. Yeah.
Okay.
You want it tonight?
If you watch the video again, some of it.
I ain't watching it again.
No.
I already watched it 50 times already for my own reasons.
No. Because you was looking at her ass too.
Hear me out though.
Damn right. It ain't my woman.
You gotta also listen to the song. Listen to the song that's playing, right?
Look at you.
Yeah.
Ooh.
They acted it out.
Yeah,
They're entertainers.
Because if you pay attention to her, in the end, she does the cross the neck like it ain't happening, right? Did anybody pay attention to that? You know, she may have just been playing a game with him.
But nah,
she's
no.
I'm being the devil.
There was a crowd there.
It wasn't a game, bro. It wasn't a game.
I'm playing devil's advocate because we don't. Nobody was in the room after the show. Look, nobody knows what she did after the show. We could all assume, and unfortunately, they left that interpretation for you to assume.
I have something else to say. Okay, here's the deal, right, guys? You don't know what their relationship is like behind closed doors. Nobody knows the type of person that he is, that he could be with her. It could be a reason why she don't respect him. See, it's easy for all of us to sit here and judge and point the fingers. Judge and
why
point
wouldn't she leave him though?
And all of that. Wait. But see, it
he's the babysitter. That's why she keeps him.
Yeah, exactly. Y'all act like y'all haven't did it.
She keeps the babysitter so she can go out and chase Usher.
We ain't making babies with them.
Listen,
everybody gotta have a babysitter.
She can pay for babysitter. She don't need him to babysit.
Address that because you know what
ain't no better babysitter than your baby daddy.
I'll be honest with you. You said we.
I'm about to mute everybody's mic. Which one is the mic to mute? Because y'all will shut up.
Let me say something.
I'm not dealing with nobody who I don't respect. Because if I don't respect you, I'm finna act a fool.
And here's what I'm gonna say to that. You know what? Because I hate to say it, but that's a lame ass excuse. That is a lame ass excuse for disrespect.
Thank you, Kim. I'm sorry. Can you put Kim's comment up there? She said that's his kid. How is he a babysitter? And Kim, let me just say something to that. That's the problem with some of these men.
I'm about to hold on.
No, that's the problem with some of these men in today's time because they think that they're doing you a favor when they do what they're supposed to be doing in the first place. That's the problem. Babysit is his baby. He's watching his damn child. Thank you, Kim.
He's watching his baby while she out with no clothes on.
Hey,
okay, whatever.
Let me finish my point here, okay? Y'all, I'm about to get pissed off. I'm gonna start hitting the view mic. Yo, here's the thing, and I'm trying to be grown man about this. I'm not trying to say because like I said, in this situation, nobody really know, right? Mm. But right now, it always seems like it's a lame ass excuse for women when they treat men how they treat men. Like, automatically it had to be him, and he don't respect her. What happens to the fact that maybe she was never respectful and he knew that from the beginning? Say that last question. What happens if she was never respectful to him from the beginning? We always make it like it's the man's fault.
But guess what? They still had the baby, just like you said.
If somebody disrespected you from the beginning, son, that's your fault. Why are you still dealing with it?
I'm not.
Guess what? If
she
doesn't respect him and she had a baby with somebody she don't respect, she a nut.
No.
Go for anybody. You got a baby with somebody you don't respect. Hold on.
It's a lot of nuts out there. It's a lot of nuts.
If you have a baby with somebody you don't respect, you a nut. If you in a long-term relationship with somebody you don't respect, you a nut. If you have a baby with somebody you don't see a future with on purpose, you are a nut.
He said on purpose.
Yo, I'm gonna say it like this.
And if you intentionally make a baby knowing that you are poor, you are a nut. Wait until you make some more money. Why you bringing a baby into a relationship where y'all two can bond for $15,000?
Yeah, I don't know.
Y'all two can't buy a Honda Civic together if you saved every dollar all year. Do not have that child.
Wait a minute. Where do we keep getting men with this men babysitting your kid? Who Who said that?
Eddie OJ said that.
Look, they took that the wrong way. When he said babysitting,
no. He said what he said.
Watching the child while she goes off and slips and slides with Usher.
Thank you. While she go out and get knocked off. He was babysitting. Hey, that's babysitting. She don't have no respect for that man. He was babysitting. He was babysitting. That's what it was.
Let me just say this real quick. Everybody that's tuned in right now, if you haven't already, wherever you're watching from, hit that like button right now and share this live. If there's a share button, hit the like button, hit the share button. That's how you help and support us as well. So again, if you are tuned in right now and you haven't already, be sure to hit the like button and hit that share button. Thank y'all so much. All right. Back to our regular scheduled program.
You're now tuned in to From the Ground Up Productions, broadcasting around the world.
That's not his wife. Kim Roper. But she had a baby with him. What are you talking about?
Kim Roper, I totally agree with you.
But wait, that shouldn't matter. If you have a baby with somebody who you're not willing to marry or is not willing to marry you, I just want to say this again.
Man, listen.
Oh my God.
Hey, Ray.
Yo.
Ray, you got people that have babies by people that have better relationships than people that's married.
Right, that's
for
true.
Real.
For real. But hold on, you're not going to say not his wife, like she didn't intentionally.
Yeah, she gonna say that's not his wife. So you could disrespect him because he's not married to you. You know how many people stay together for years?
So hold on, Kim. I really want Kim to call in. Yo, Kim. So your thing is until you get a ring.
I love Kim, but she don't know what she's talking about.
Kim, your thing is until you get a ring, you gonna be single? You gonna act single? Is that what you're saying? You single till you get a ring?
Yo, Poppy. Yo, check it out. My sister's house who you came to with my sister and her husband, they went together for 15 years, bro, and been married for 15 more. All that's bullshit. Yeah, I'm telling you.
She said, yup. So I got another question. With you being single till you get married, how many people have offered you rings? And I don't mean I don't mean people who are mentally not all there. Don't talk about the schizo dude that was outside the hospital talking about when you married. How many people have seriously offered you rings? No disrespect.
I hate when people say that, like right after. No disrespect. It's ultimate disrespect. I can't take it. Well, let's see.
I can't.
Single mean I'm gonna do what I want. Single mean I'm gonna knock who I want to knock.
All right, here's the problem. I'm gonna say it like this, all right?
I got a question for all of y'all.
When I say this, I'm not saying it because unfortunately, like I said, men talk and women don't listen. And that's not in no culture. That's all women.
Look at y'all.
I'm gonna say no because it's a fact.
No, it's
I'm
not.
gonna say yes, it is. I'm gonna say this right. In this situation is typical for black. I'm not even gonna say black culture. Culture in general, right?
Okay.
A lot of people out here getting married with people they don't really fucking want to be with.
That is true.
They're having babies by people they don't want to be with. That's what's
true.
wrong with everything. And then you got so many people. And this is the biggest myth, especially in our culture. The biggest myth is independent woman. Why? And I'm gonna explain to you why independent woman is a myth. Okay. Because you taking care of yourself you're doing what you're supposed to do. Why are we celebrating you going, I'm independent? That's what the fuck you're supposed to be doing.
That sounds mad stupid. Yo, hold on. Black women are the only group of women that want to be by themselves. Hey, dummy. Asian women ain't doing that. And the Asians living good. The Jews, the Indians, the Europeans, the Africans, the Caribbeans, the Spanish. Oh, wait, so let's break it down. Hold on. I'm about to break it down.
Okay.
What are our roles as humans? The men hunt and gather. We go get the bread and the bacon and put it on the table, and you cook it. As a woman, why you want to be independent? Oh, cause y'all just don't got no goals. Y'all don't really got that. Why? Because y'all so used to dealing with dudes that ain't got nothing, and that's your fault. Yes. You think you got to be independent because your man only make $22,000 a year. That's your fault that your man can't buy a Honda Accord if he saved all year. And then you got a job, but you don't got a real job. That's your fault.
Okay,
guess what? If you
address that.
Here we go again.
Men are supposed to lead the family, put the food on the table.
We getting back to this because I was waiting for that.
Wait.
Mr.
I want to. Can I do? Is yours going to be quick?
Go ahead,
I want to address.
Mm-hmm.
I want to address.
Yeah, it's gonna be quick. It's gonna be quick.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Listen, all the video footage of I seen with them together. He always got the baby in his arms. He loved that little baby, right?
Okay.
And every time, listen. He loved that little baby. You can see that. You can tell the man loves his child because he always got the baby, but she's like the lioness. She comes out the car and he follows her. It's Keke and him. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So what's going to happen?
He signed up for that, though.
Mm-hmm. Yep. No, not really. I mean, it's okay. She's the superstar. He's not. Okay, I get that. Okay, that's fine. But look, this is what's going to happen. After she run around with all the niggas she want to or whatever she's going through right now and see that they don't really want to be with her like this dude, then she's going to come back and say, your baby miss you. Come back and babysit your child some more because I done ran around and did what I wanted to do. That's out of my system. Let's get our family back together. Because look, people keep saying he's broke. I seen dudes the other day saying he make like $500,000 a year. So that's not broke.
Yeah, he's not broke.
But she makes more than that. So he's following the lioness around. He's the baby lion, and she just smacking him in his face with it.
Oh my God!
He'll get back with her in 10 years.
Wait! No. I am speaking my piece. Y'all not going. I'm trying to, and I be being calm, and I let y'all talk. Y'all got to let me speak, okay?
Yeah, after you finish, because I keep getting cut off, and I'm about to hit everybody, Mike.
Oh shit!
That's how I was gonna respond. Look.
Wait. You gonna get the response? Let me say what I gotta say first. I want to address that. You said that why do Black women want to be independent and all of that? See, that statement, I do agree. That is a fad that is going on, and it is also being passed down through generations due to a lot of this is a deep-rooted issue. It's not about, I just want to be independent because this and that. Nah, it's a deep-rooted issue, and a lot of that stemmed from slavery and Black men not being able to protect Black women, getting beat and killed and hung in front of them to instill fear in them so that they can feel like they don't have nobody to protect them. And then they offered stuff. They offered all these different services so that they can have a broken family, so there is no man in the home. Women had to become that strong, independent person and that mindset. No, seriously, let me just finish.
I'm gonna let you because I'm gonna address it.
That mindset came from a deeper place. And the sad part about it is the fact of knowing, and we all know our history, I know y'all do, to sit there and really try to bash, like what I try not to do is bash Black men, understanding some of the struggles that they have. And it's not about making excuses, right? Because there's no excuse for a woman to have that attitude, because technically I don't want to do that. But when I say do that, I'm talking about, I don't want to have to be the independent thing. I don't like taking out the garbage. It's a lot of stuff that I don't like to do that I feel it is a man's job, right? So to have that independent attitude, I don't want it. You can have it. But here's the thing. When you got it, you better represent it well. Because if I got to step in and do your job, now I'm not going to respect you on that level. So the thing is, you can't say, I seen somebody post something on Facebook and it said, today's men want submissive, I forgot, breadwinners or some shit. What he was saying was they want the woman to work to do this, but be submissive. Like, y'all saying you want one thing, but on the other hand, you're acting a whole nother way. What are y'all doing to get that respect as a man that you claiming that you want?
Can I answer that?
Hold on, point of dealing with broke men. Any man that wants you to be the breadwinner, he a bum. So on the thing on
but what if he just don't have a job?
I'm about to hit the damn mic.
He a bum. You a man. You got to be able to provide something.
No,
why does he have to be a bum?
Here's the thing. There's no problem with a woman being able to be independent. You should be able to fend for yourself. But you should not want to do it. You shouldn't have to do it. Now, you say you bring it back to slavery. We could bring it back to the beginning of the projects when he said the father couldn't live there. But guess what? Either way, you let another culture break us. And here's the thing. Ignorance is one thing. Willful ignorance, having the knowledge in front of you and allowing ignorance to continue is stupidity. So now we're talking about 400 years of generational stupidity.
Let me address this, please. Let me address this, okay? Because I get where you're going, miss. I get where you're going with that, all right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna say this. We have in our culture, we have a tendency to keep passing the buck on everybody else. Okay. When initially our culture, like Poppy said, in the beginning, I want like Fortune said. Here's what I'm gonna say. I'm not even gonna go.
So comfortable saying it. My bad.
I'm not gonna go back that far, right? But I hate to say this. Our culture and women, we like to tend to blame the black man and say, "Hey, look, you're not doing your job." But unfortunately, a lot of what y'all grabbing from is internet grabs where somebody is pissed off because they finally been dealing with. They finally got fed up with dealing with Ray Rays and Pookies and little mans, and now they're out here after dealing. And I'm not saying it because men do. Let me finish.
Yeah,
he's talking right now. Y'all better listen.
Let me finish. Men, I'm not saying men don't do it because we did with the Shaquitas and all of that, and then when we finally decide to settle down at 90, we expect a woman. 90. Just listen, because I'm saying, and I'm just gonna be honest with it is right. Women, unfortunately, the black household was sold for Section 8, for public assistance. And all of that, with black women, we can't keep saying, man, it's you. Because right now, women are willfully saying, I'm independent with a man helping take care of them. Especially in this time.
He talking right now.
Especially in this town, women are willfully going, I need a man who's going to help me pay these bills and do all of that, and then still running around the street talking about I'm an independent woman. Why? So you can fit in with an unnecessary lying ass culture?
Where is the responsibility for the men that's supposed to be standing up as men?
I can address that. Hold on. Pull up Tanya comment.
Just like Umar Johnson said, why is there a Pookie in the Ray Ray to begin with? If majority of y'all is acting that way, why is it? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Where the good ones at?
Please let me address that, because I'm gonna tell you right now how I feel about Dr. Umar Johnson and his BS. That's another man hungry for some woman. He ain't getting no woman lately, and he's gonna make up some bullshit.
How do you know that?
Yeah,
where would you get that from?
I seen a video of Dr. Umar bagging something in the mall. Umar got game. I ain't gonna hold you. Umar,
that was a lie.
Umar was smooth.
That was a lie.
I'm not talking about the video with the white woman. The video with the white woman was lies and slander on Dr. Umar's name. I'm not gonna hold you.
Here's what I'm saying about Dr. Umar Johnson, right?
Where the school at?
Why every time
it's there?
Why every time people aren't doing what they're supposed to do, there are no personal responsibility in it? What we have done now as a culture is taking away personal responsibility. If a woman, let's be honest with this, right? We all know that right now in America, it's filled up. 85% of jails are filled up with black men, right? How did they end up there?
Poverty.
Exactly, right? We all also know that while 85% of men are sitting in jail, we have women raising these kids.
Yes.
So when you running around here looking at why is man acting like that, and why is little Pookie and little all them acting like that, it's women raising them.
I'm glad you brought up that point. Hold on, Miz. Let me respond to that. Can you also bring up Tanya's comment while I respond to that?
He been trying to go to Tanya for a minute.
Y'all just said the same thing basically, right? So here's my thing. Why you dealing with a nigga that ain't never had a job and you mad you raising a kid by yourself? Pookie been selling nicks and dimes since 2007. He ain't making no money. He on the block, hot, trying to show up for the young bulls. You know he going, that's your fault. Now, I will also say, if that happens and the woman's raising the kid by themselves, guess what? Pookie, man, all of them got brothers, got cousins, got uncles. If they not stepping up too, then we got to take blame as men for them not stepping up. Just men in the neighborhood. Guess what? You see the young boy messing up. You see this young man, he not doing right. Bro, you a man. You grown. You supposed to pull him to the side before it get bad. Like, yo, bro, what you doing? What you doing out here? We're not doing that. We are failing.
Ladies and gentlemen,
completely. But y'all are failing by picking the wrong men.
I'm going live by my goddamn self.
Let him talk. Let him talk. All right, go ahead. Go ahead, Ray.
And tell mama just said it. But guess what? That's why, and I hate to say it because it would have hurt people who actually got in bad situations, like you had a bunch of kids and your husband died. But we should have child limits on welfare and child support. Tell Mama comment, because guess what? That is true. There are women out here some women are having babies for welfare and child support. We need to put a limit on it. Yo, shorty, that's your 4th kid?
That comment was from Tell Mama.
You've been on welfare this whole time. It's clip. Your benefits is dead. Get a job.
All right. Listen, we letting Ray double R over here and say what you gotta say.
Hey, look. Unfortunately,
y'all gotta take your blame too.
Yeah, because I'm about to mute you. Yeah, here's what I'm gonna tell you: the blame goes on both sides, right? Right now, our culture as Black people, women aren't supporting Black men. Black men are trying their best to support women, because the lie being told is that Black men do not want Black women, and that's a lie. That is a lie, because 80% of Black men are marrying Black women. Here's the problem with it is, and I'm gonna say this: nobody's listening to each other. Black women, Black men, and I'm gonna explain to you. We got the guys right now, right? What do you call them? The passport bros, right? These guys are going overseas because they're saying to Black women, "Hey, look, I want you." The problem with you right now is, when I'm trying to come to you and I'm trying to say, "Hey, this is what I expect of you," you're calling me weak.
That's not what the passport bros are
doing.
No. The passport bros are going overseas and buying vagina.
No, listen, that's not all true.
That is what they're doing. They are overseas buying prostitutes.
Don't mute him.
Nah, because see that is another lie.
Well, he might be.
I know some people who are passport bros. They be, bro, I went over there, got a
passport. That's because they can't get no ass in America. Bro, but I'm not talking to you. See, that's the problem, because you're not listening. You see, in this country,
and they're buying wives too. Like, they'll go over there and buy a whole wife. Like, come back, you get your green card. I got some bread for you.
Right. All right. Let it go ahead. All right, stop getting so mad. It's
because I'm trying to be there. I'm trying to be real. They're not all buying wives. There are Black men saying to what we're looking for is a woman, and because right now this whole submissive bullshit that everybody's running around. No man, I ain't seen no real man is asking his woman to be submissive to him.
No. Can I say something to that?
She's gonna submit naturally.
No, that's a lie, because women ain't fucking horses.
But not like completely submit. But if I gotta break down walls to be with you, because you should breaking down walls, right? That's the problem with being in these relationships right now, because everybody's coming in a relationship with their BS. And then they looking at the person that's trying to be with them to say, "Hey, break these down before you be with me."
Let me. Wait. Hold on. Let me address.
She's gonna naturally
there's no horses. Women ain't horses.
Is it your 1 and 4? Because I'm trying to address.
No, wait a minute. You're calling me rude.
Y'all being rude. I'm trying to address your comment. Eddie OJ, are you still there? I am so sorry.
I don't know how somehow. Yeah, he got cut off.
He got cut off of the thing.
Oh, look, y'all didn't cut off, go.
I didn't do it. Okay, there he is.
Listening, I'm here.
Okay,
yeah.
so let me just say this to you, Ray. First and foremost, I want to address the guys that you're seeing that's going over there. I do believe that like our people, we at a serious crisis right now when it comes to love and relationships. I think that this is like Dame Dash said. If you listen to when he talk, he goes, "It's a good plan," and it is a good plan. Right? And they start with a lot of things that are that influence people. They get everybody to look up to celebrities. They get everybody to worship being single, having broken families, focusing more on financial than love. It's so many things that is going on that is keeping us separated. Now, I'm not going to lie. I am in agreement with what you're saying. These guys going over there, it is an issue, in my opinion, when it comes to the attitudes of Black women. Okay, I am a Black woman. So for me, there are some times where even when I try to be submissive, it's hard. It is hard. I'm not going to sit here and act like it's not. But what I don't like is the fact that, see, I would really appreciate if Black men took the time to really understand the black woman.
That's a both way thing.
Hold up. It took the time, right? Just like you would want the black woman to do for you, right? So the problem is everybody's so caught up in their feelings and they want to quickly react to something rather than try to work it out. This is why marriages don't last long. This is why, I said this before. When is the last time you went somewhere to a place where they actually slow dance? Love is removed from majority of the music. People use music for everything, okay? For everything. Let's not act like they don't. That does influence people. So when you're looking at all this stuff that's going on, we are in a crisis right now. I think that we worse off than we was back then when Martin Luther King and Malcolm X and all of them was alive. When I look at us as a people today, we have seriously lost our ways when it comes to family structure because there ain't even that no more, okay? Kids don't even respect adults. The adults don't feel safe. Everything is messed up right now, okay? But where does it actually start? In my opinion, it starts in the household, okay? It starts in the household. It starts in the household when it comes to the mother and the father. You bring a child on this earth, and then you teach them by what you're doing, because we're not perfect parents. Yeah. Okay, so I'm not going to sit here like I know that I could be a better parent. I know that I've done things in front of my kids that I look back like, yo, that was a freaking mistake. I should have never done that, but it's too late now. You understand? So now I got to try to fix it. I got to apologize, because one thing about kids, we don't never forget nothing, right? But this behavior is being shaped, and people are being conditioned through society. So these things are affecting us. So when you talk about the black woman and the black man and all these things that's going on, right? When you speak about all of that, get to the root of it.
I was about to before I got cut off.
What's good, What's good, Alexandra Gray? I see you in the building. He's an author. Make sure y'all check him out. Yes.
All
okay,
right,
so go ahead.
Look, with the passport bro thing, shit, nah, they out here buying prostitutes.
That's not all of them.
Here's most of them. And here's the thing: if you feel that you gotta go across over the ocean and I'm going to Nigeria to get me a wife, bro. There are good women in America.
I didn't say they wasn't.
You gotta go look for them. If you not in place, I'm not gonna say don't go find them in church, because I ain't gonna hold you. The church not the place to find a good woman, bro. Unless she about 50, 60, you not gonna find a good woman in the church. She's trying to repent for last night, my boy. Yeah, man, guess what? You can find a good woman in the grocery store, in the gas station, at the gym, random places. You might luck up and find her in the club, but you're not gonna put that one that's in the club every night. Probably not that one. But here's the other thing: she might be. It just might not be the time. Because here's the thing: a lot of y'all got what a good woman is mistaken. Y'all want a woman that dead only has slept with 5 people. 3 people, literally, and bro, that
Where
don't
are you getting this information from?
Hold on. Let me finish. Nah, because you do have them talking about, and this be the stuff that these passport bros that be listening to the Kevin Samuels said, Andrew Tate said. Yo, son, Kevin Samuels died alone, and Andrew Tate is going to prison for human trafficking. Why are you listening to these niggas? Just straight up, why you listening?
I'm gonna tell you like this though.
But hold on, let me finish this. Guess what?
God.
Just let him finish.
You looking for a good woman? You gotta set realistic expectations, son. You're not finna find a woman that only got 5 bodies. Like, bro, that's wild fake. That's wild fake. Guess what? She gonna have her fun. You rather find a woman that's ready. We grown. Like, at least speaking for me, I'm almost 30. Like, yo, I'd rather have a woman that went out and had her fun, right? Because guess what? If you trying to find a woman that ain't have fun, you're gonna look mad stupid. Because guess what? When as men hit they downturn and all hormones start to go down and our testosterone and sex drive drops, women's estrogen and all that shoots up before menopause. She gonna wild out if she never been outside, bro. Y'all looking for a good woman, but y'all expecting unrealistic things. Let me tell you something. If she cares about you, she want to make sure you ate. She not out there in the street no more. She not out. You don't got to worry about her slipping and sliding. Got somebody up. She good with the kids. If you got kids and she good with your kids, or if y'all don't got kids and she seem like you somebody you could raise kids with, she got a good head on her shoulders. She willing to go out there and get it and make money. She not somebody who's going to sit around not want to do nothing. Guess what? Dog, that's a good woman. Build with it. But guess what? We both on both sides got to stop messing up, because I done seen a lot of good women get done bad and just be like, yo, F it, I'm just going to whoop and I'm going to wild out. And I've seen a lot of good dudes had the same thing happen to them, and now they wild out, or with some dudes, they get hurt and they just break and they just not the same no more. But it's the same with some women. So like y'all gotta realize it's good people. When God has put a good person in your life, and think about it, y'all done probably had a good one, and you tear that up and tear them down. Why you mad you ain't found nothing else? Stupid, you should have stuck with the first one.
All right. Let Ray go.
Let me say it like this.
I don't know if Eddie OJ is still there, but
he said so much.
I'm still here. I'm still here.
After Ray, you gonna go, Eddie OJ. We want to hear from you after Ray.
Okay.
I'm laughing at these comments too, though. The comments is crazy.
Go ahead. I'm still tuned in.
Mama,
I'm sorry. Wait. Look. Lotto said, because you said the women is here, they're here in America. Lotto said he can't find her. Tell Mama said that laugh out loud, sex is better after menopause. Okay, let's hear from Double R.
Yeah, you know what? I'm sitting here listening to this, right? And I'm gonna honestly say, once again, I'm gonna go take it back to all of this relationship with black people is a crock of bullshit. It's no real personal responsibility. We are looking at the internet and going, this is what's wrong with our culture. This is what's wrong with relationships. No, relationships, like you said, man, starts at home, right?
I could do that.
Okay. The problem is everybody's too busy trying to be, and you got men out here who are still trying to be out on the block. Mm-hmm. You got men out here who are still trying to be pimps. And you got women out here who want to be traditional women with modern day attitudes. You can't mix the two. You're not, because don't get me wrong. You got a lot of good men and women out here. We keep saying this lie that marriage, right, is people don't want to get married because of the way marriage is. It ain't marriage's fault. It's people's fault. People get into relationships not knowing that they're in a marriage. There is sacrifice. In any relationship, you got to be able to say, hey, this is what our standard is. This is what I expect. What happens is people are getting into these relationships and then they want to change the standard after they're in a relationship without any communication. Our culture lacks proper communication.
I completely agree.
Our culture completely, you know where we get our communication from? We as a culture, I was about to say, because we as a culture will rather spend time on the phone than ask while laying next to the motherfucker you with. You'd rather be on the phone and flip through looking at videos than actually say,
but
hey.
Y'all can spend quality time together like that. And this is something that maybe older people don't understand. But guess what? If I'm with somebody and I'm flipping through my phone on TikTok, guess what she gonna be doing? She be laying on my chest, looking at my TikTok, or maybe flipping through hers. We gonna be showing each other videos.
Boring as hell.
But guess what? We connected and we laughing and joking about the videos. It's no different than sitting there watching TV, but we don't gotta watch Olivia in Stabler for an hour. You feel me?
Now, I don't even know who that is.
Law and Order. And look, Miss Gloria, here's the thing. I don't blame the church, but here's the issue with the church these days. The church these days, it's not the church of old.
Supposed to let Eddie
You
OJ
got
go.
a lot of people in the church, the pastor doing wrong. A lot of people in the church ain't in the church for God. They in the church to show out and to act like they with God. So most of the time, unless it's an older person, it's not cool to find somebody in church. And a lot of them, drug addicts. I'll hold you.
No, I don't believe
All
that.
right, wait. Hold on. Wait. All right, listen, we haven't heard from Eddie OJ in a minute. I don't know. He's been silent, and that is not like him. So we need to let him speak. Eddie OJ, are you still there on the line?
I'm still here, honey.
Okay.
I'm still here.
Listen, we done set a mouthful.
I was listening. Hey, I was listening so you could say that good thing about me. That's why. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. You did great. You did amazing.
Thank you. See, I got some willpower, a little bit, but
yes,
but,
I appreciate
this
that.
This is what I want to say. As a person who been here for a minute. When we was raised up with old school values. That's why, like young guys, like I got a young dude that rap with me. He know all the old school. He don't rap with me, but that's my man. A little casino. Okay. He knows all the old casino camp. He know all the old school rappers. So I took him like under my wing. He called me, yo. He called me Mr. Ed. That's how respectful he is. Mr. Ed, I need you to listen to my song. And he's good too. He's young, but he's good. Mm-hmm. Mr. Ed. So we was raised with values, right? Old school values. So it's a difference. and I fight with it. I'm not saying I know who looks sexy and who looks this way and this way. I know Keke Palmer before she had the baby. You know, she was skin and bone. She wasn't acting like she act now. So I get it. Like now I'm feeling myself because I got an ass and titties. You know what I'm saying? Before I never had that. You know, it's like somebody give a broke person $1 million. They're gonna act different, totally different. You know what I mean? So, but when we came up in the old school, what was that saying? They had the girls as sugar and spice and everything nice. You know. And the boys was snails, tails, and puppy dogs, some shit. We wasn't shit. Even from then, we were. Yeah. Anyway, that's old school.
Okay.
But you know, we was always taught. So, and this is me, man. This is me. The black woman is the most beautiful thing on this whole planet to me.
In all shades.
So. Yes. But I'm black, bro. So light skin, black, whatever. As long as they identify as black to me and not the crossover like these genders and all of that, a man is a woman. I'm talking a black woman. I love a black woman more than anything, you know, and it's God, the black woman, your children, all that goes in the same pot. And you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when being an old school person, like I said, when you see the culture change and you see, and I know we got effed up men too, baby. We got a lot of effed up men. I think a man that would beat up a woman and make her sell her body for him, he should be fucking killed. For real. I don't care.
You need to beat him up and make him sell his body to men.
Them niggas that do that pimp hole rap, to me, I've never been into that. I mean, you know, because I don't care about degrading black women. I love black women, you know. I'm a motherfucking pimp, bitch. I don't like that bullshit. I don't care who say it. But, you know, but the thing is, so when you see a culture like, you know, a lot of women now, you know, will stick up for certain things because they're their daughter's homies, but not their daughter's moms. You know what I'm saying? So if I say something, Keke shouldn't have did that. And then the person is looking at, shit, my daughter show more ass than that. So they want to come at me. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. You don't got money like her. It's not about money. It's about respect. That's where I took it from. You know, like, even though the dude don't got what she got, she still was with him though. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. She was with him. So that's your man. He don't have to have what she got. Because they was living together. You know, they living together. So she saw something in him to have his baby. And if she didn't, and that's how shallow she is. I'll just get this nigga baby. You know, that's different because, you know, but I just feel like he didn't, I don't think, and listen, I'm gonna be honest, I've seen some shit on him too lately, some shit he did, you know. So
they good with doing that though. See, that ain't right. But okay.
He got character flaws too. Because he was a high profile, you know, everybody does, you know what I'm saying? But I think, you know, like, I came to his aid because women stick together. Women started bashing me.
So you're telling me that the only reason that you came to his aid, it wasn't because he did something right or wrong. It was just because of the gender role.
Listen. Women stick together, and I don't think he was that wrong what he did. I would have did worse than that. I'm telling you. Because I'm jealous.
Agree. I'm jealous too.
I'm jealous.
What would y'all have done? I'm curious.
For me?
Both of y'all.
Me? They talking about he shouldn't have said. No, me and her would have been arguing like hell. But see, she probably didn't even come home because she was with Usher that night. So she left him home with the baby by herself.
Here's the thing. I'm not even going to hold you. I'm not even going to hold you, bro. Like, I'm the type. Yo,
put the number on the screen.
We ain't gonna argue about nothing. Nothing.
Yo, look,
you know what you did. Just know when you get back, your stuff gonna be at your mom's house.
Miz, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna say this. The story I told you the other day, back when Eddie Murphy was popping, right?
Yes.
Eddie Murphy was the hottest thing. His movies was out, but we was going to the club Encore. Eddie Murphy used to come to the Encore all the time, you know, and we used to see him. It was cool, you know. We go up there. And I went up there with this girl I was talking to, you know, it was my friend. We was cool. And she was always liked me so much.
Hold on, Lotto, I see you calling. Alexandra, I know you guys are going to call in. Just let Eddie OJ say his thing.
Yeah, let me finish this and they got it.
Then we'll take the call. So just call back. Okay,
yeah, take that call. I'm just finish the story. Okay. So me and her went to the encore together. Okay, that night I was like, yo, let's go out. She's like, yeah, we go up there. We didn't even have no car or nothing. We went to encore on the damn bus. You know what I'm saying? So we went up there. We in there chilling. We dancing, having a drink or whatever. So Eddie Murphy was in there back when he was with this girl. Now I remember the girl, the Lisa Figueroa girl. She was a Puerto Rican, beautiful woman. Eddie Murphy in the house. Next thing I know, okay, me and my girl dancing. Well, she wasn't really my girl, but anyway, my date. So we dancing all up. Next thing I know, I'm getting close and close to the center of the floor. Okay, she had a big fat booty. She looked better than Keke. But anyway, look. So she's dancing. I'm getting closer and close. Next thing I know, I'm right next to Eddie Murphy, and she's bumping her big ass all over Eddie Murphy. I'm like, holy shit. I'm looking at this dude's face. I'm like, and he's smiling. I guess he was used to that because women was always after him. Even though and his girl didn't even say nothing. They was just used to it, you know? And she was bumping and grinding all over him, hitting him with a big ass. So after they stopped the song, me and her walked off to the side. And I said, yo, check this out. What was you doing? What was you supposed to be doing? She said, I happen to like Eddie Murphy. I said, oh, okay. And then I said, well, like him. I hope he take you home. And I left her there.
Gangster. We ain't arguing about nothing. Yo. You know what you did. I'm out of here.
No, I didn't. I didn't argue or nothing. That's why I said I could see how homie felt because him and her got a baby. We was just two young people dating. But I was still like somebody who had some kind of pride. I'm like, you bumping your ass all into this man. That was embarrassing to me. Right. And she was like, I happen to like Eddie. I said, keep liking him. I hope he take you home. And I left, man. I just left her up in there. I left her.
Eddie
so
OJ.
I understand.
Not for nothing. You know, coming up when we come up, your first mistake was taking her there on the bus. You know?
No, but we were young, man. Nah. We were.
How old were you then?
Probably about 18, something like that.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, real young, bro. Real young.
Oh, okay. I thought you said that than that.
Me and all of us used to go up there, Seville. All of us, we all rode the bus, the Q5. I was the Q5 Casanova, baby. That was my bus, bro.
I had mad stuff to say. I forgot it because y'all talk too much.
I just want to say, Al made a couple good points earlier about
I started.
Women who, first off, God not isn't going to put things in front of you easy, whether it be women, whether it be.
Let me put it up on the screen.
Yeah, bring that up real quick.
And hold on, let me just say this, Alexander. The number is there on the screen. You guys it's two things that you could do. If you want to be seen, you can actually click that link that's in the comment section, and you could be on the screen talking where people can see and hear you. If you don't want to be seen, then you can call in. All right.
First, I'm going to read Alexander Gray. He said, I want to say this. Diamonds are not seen in the open, nor is gold exposed for all to see that, which is valuable, must be sought out, not exposed.
Nah, and that's real. If you want something good, you got to get it. Y'all expecting a good woman, a good man, he just fall in your lap.
And I wanted to comment that. I wanted to comment on that. I'm
going to comment on the next one. You go ahead.
I don't disagree with that. A lot of times is people don't realize how good of a person they got until they're gone because we spend so much time trying. I mean, our and I hate to say it, our society as a whole has pushed communication out the window. When somebody tries to properly communicate with you, it is immediately thrown out the window. It's like, yo, you're being too sensitive. And it's on both sides. I'm not saying men, just women. When women expose their feelings, women come off as aggressive or pushy, and when men expose their feelings, we come off as soft, emotional,
right?
And then that's the problem. And the problem with that is we have pushed in our culture that you can't say what you feel when you feel something, and that's the bottom line because we're too busy looking at. I want you to submit, or you're gonna. I'm not submitting, and that is not a part of marriage. They say that, but they take submitting and they take that word literal. Submit doesn't mean you got to bow down.
Yeah, no, it doesn't, because like they're not a dog. But in any relationship, there's a give and take. You got to there's always going to be a give and take. Guess what? As a man, if that woman really wants you, she's going to naturally submit somewhat to you. It's going to be certain things that she submits to you, the same way that there's certain aspects of your life that you're going to give her control of. Because guess what? When you start dealing with a chick and she tell you, yo, wear this. Bro, you gonna wear something similar. You might be like, I ain't wearing that color. But you gonna put on that same shirt in a slightly different shade of that color. Nah, bro, this ain't pink, it's salmon.
Bring that other comment up.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this real quick to that. All right.
And it's like,
go ahead.
All right. Here's what we keep saying. Everybody has some form of sacrifice in a relationship, right? Both men and women. The problem with it is we have removed sacrifice. Sacrifice is no longer in a relationship because people take sacrifices. Oh, I gotta lose something instead of understanding you're gaining love when you say, "Let me put this to the side."
Yeah, you gotta give stuff up to gain stuff, and see people get that messed up. And this all goes back to what I keep saying about people pick the wrong partner. A woman's value is not in her body, but in her mind. When she reduces her worth to her body, she becomes a slave to her emotions and opens herself up to devalue.
Alexander Gray said that.
Big shout out to
I want to give a shout
Alexander
out
Gray.
to an old rapper, not even an old rapper.
I love that statement.
But he's a rapper that died in the mid-2000s. But
I want to keep that up because I want to address that.
Keep your box. I'd rather take a dip in your mind. If I like what I find, I'm gonna keep the rest clean because you feel me on YouTube. But and it's stuck in my mind because it's like, nah, y'all don't care how fine a woman is. If you could say something that'll turn me off and make me not want to touch you, you could be the finest woman in the building. But there could be something you say that just like mentally turn me off you. It's like, nah, something wrong with you. You might be a nut. You got to get away from it.
And you know what? Let me just say, it should be like that all the time, but it doesn't seem like that's it. If you look everywhere, social media, music videos, listen to the music that's being played, look at the TV shows, everything is being pushed to over sexualize women, especially Black women. Okay. Now, what Alexandra said, and you already read it, so y'all don't need me to read it. But at the end of the day, your mind is more important than anything else. If you can't connect with somebody here, how are you going to connect anywhere else? First of all, excuse my language, and I'm going to use the clean word. I'm not a man, so I don't know. How does your penis even get an erection when you're dealing with a chick that everybody else? It's like looking at a stripper. Everybody's hitting it. Everybody's tapping it. Everybody's there seeing it. How are you even into somebody like that? But let's not act like men are not. Most men spend a lot of their money, okay, on women. So really, when we sit here and we talk about women or men and Black and this and that, really, it's at the end of the day, it's the individual. It's the individual, because when we look at what is admired and get the most attention for the people that is controlling the airwaves now, they really only give the opportunity to women who are devaluing themselves, who are exposing themselves, because they want people to think that we as Black women do not have anything else to freaking offer but our asses. Yeah, okay, and that's a damn shame.
I want to address that, right?
Because men are dumb. Like, I'm not gonna hold you. We all nuts.
God, every time I open my mouth, yo.
Okay, good.
Yo, I just want to address something real quick. When you talk about men and women, right? Men spending money on when men spending money on prostitutes, right? Mm-hmm. Or strippers. It's a yin and a yang to that. And that's another thing where I'm saying personal responsibility, because men can't spend money on women who aren't in the club shaking their ass, and vice versa. If men ain't giving money to the women, they ain't in the club.
And I'm not gonna hold you. If you spending money on women to have sex with them, you're wilding, bro. There's a chick that you could have just pulled up on, whoop the whoop conversation. Next thing you know, y'all. But right. And here's the thing, right? You gonna spend, if you care about a woman, you start to deal with a woman you care about, you're gonna spend some money, because you're gonna be like, oh, matter of fact, I think she's gonna like this. Oh, yo, I'm about to go get something to eat. I'm about to pull up on her. Let me go get her number 5 too. You might get her a combo, like, we just gonna eat something random. You gonna mess around and get her a combo because you like her. So like, you always gonna spend it, but it's a different type of spending. If you spending with the intent of, I'm gonna spend to get that, there's something wrong with you. And like, that's never gonna last, because at the end of the day, even if you end up getting it, she gonna look at you like, all right, a bag. And if you ever lose that bag, guess what? She's not gonna deal with you no more.
That's young kids.
But nah, that's adults too. You got adult women who run around here chasing a bag. Look at Brittany Renner, 40-something years old. Look what she did to that young man. Look what she did to PJ Watt.
You ready, yo?
Oh yeah. I didn't even know I was on, but yo, I want to just say it's still tricking if you got it.
Wait. Wait. Go ahead, introduce yourself because we.
What's up? I'm La Picasso, friend to the show. You know what I mean? Rapper / producer. You heard? Okay. So I just want to say it's still tricking if you got it. A lot of cats with money, they want to change the rules. You know what I'm saying? And say, oh, this ain't this and this ain't that. No, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Because if you got it to put a chick on a plane and do all of this stuff that a poor guy can't do, it's still tricking. I don't care if it ain't hurting your pockets. I could do certain things that ain't hurting my pockets that somebody else can't do. But if I do it, it's still tricking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So my whole thing, the type niggas is whack for not being strong. Only the strong survive. And what I mean by being strong is you can't be weak for the flesh. If a chick got a fat ass and she bad as hell, and if she ain't right, you gotta learn how to resist that and tell that chick, nah, I ain't getting down like that. But now we living in an online world. They could be like, oh, FaceTime me and send me $50 on Cash App. You trick ass niggas, y'all fucking up the game, man.
Yo, but I'm gonna tell you this, and I can't disagree with that, right? But here's the problem. You know what? Because it's not all men, right? The problem with it is nowadays it's too many. Social media has taken control of relationships because everybody is on social media getting the wrong advice.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
About the Kevin Samuels and Andrew Tates and all these other nuts that these people are listening to. But it goes to the women too, because women let a man who's been married 3 times give them dating advice.
Well,
hold on, no disrespect to Oprah, but I ain't never seen Oprah with a man. Why y'all listening to what Oprah say about dating?
But
I ain't never seen Dr. Phil with a woman.
Don't be talking about Oprah.
Oprah's gay, man.
I've never seen Dr. Phil with a woman. Why y'all letting Dr. Phil give y'all advice?
Let me give
never seen Maury with a woman.
Let me give you.
Hey yo, hold on. I fucked Oprah. All right, leave her alone.
Oh my God!
Forget canceled. I'm about to get us killed.
Yeah, not for nothing, right?
Wait. Let me just say this, just to remind y'all the what's the thing in the beginning? The comments of the people's views on this show is not supported in the opinion
from the ground
up.
Yo, I'm just playing, but look, y'all got a great subject going on, and I just say, and that, like, talking about relationships and talking about how we handle relationships is always gonna be a great conversation because we ain't got it right. You know what I mean? And my whole thing is women has a lot of power in this. And I always say this. If Chris Rock said a joke, he said if women would date a man that lived in a box, he wouldn't buy a house. So
but see, that's the issue. All a lot of these dudes want is what the women want them, that what they need to have women. Like, nah, bro, have your goals. Like, I had somebody say to me the other day something about, oh yeah, I know you got that car to get the women. No, son, I got that car because I'm a car person. Honestly, I don't like when people walk up to me talking about you have a nice car, man, woman, a child. Bro, leave me alone.
Yeah, let me address something Alexander Gray said. Listen, when a woman submits, she is showing how powerful she is.
Alexander, let me say this to them. Listen, you can call that number that's on the screen right now if you want to join this conversation. That phone number is 845-800-9095. I'm going to repeat it again. 845-800-9095. Or in the comment section, there is a link for you to join, just like Lot Picasso did here. That is 2 ways that you can come on here and do that.
I think we both make the wrong choices, women and men. Guys be going for the slutty girls and the chicks with a certain kind of swag, and so do the women. Women go for them type niggas too, like niggas that ain't shit, that's gonna cheat on you, that's gonna beat on you, that's gonna fuck up your bag, fuck up your credit cards. And yo, that shit, we gotta start being attracted to people with morals. We gotta start being attracted to people that that do better and want better for their life for real. And we got to start pushing them other punk ass motherfuckers to the side, because that's what's going on. You know what I mean? And that's why I'm single. I'm trying to figure it out. I've been trying to figure it out. I can't figure it out because it's hard to figure it out. People can wear disguise for a minute. You know what I mean? So you got to date for a minute. You got to get to know people. First of all, I'm not meeting no chick in a club no more and taking her home and sleeping with her like I did when I was 18, because now it's trannies out here. You got to make sure they even got kids. You got kids, baby.
Hold on, bro. I'm not gonna hold you.
Ray wanted to say something.
I just want to make one comment. It's real quick, bro. You wilding for taking them girls home from the club. No, we're gonna go cheap motel. I'm gonna give cash, and you're gonna swipe your card. So if any extra fees get hit, I don't know you. I don't know you in the morning.
Oh, it might be his settings on his phone. He got to do.
Alexander, you have to change the settings on your phone. You want to tell them how to do that?
Yeah, what you're going to do is when you first try to log into StreamYard, you got to allow your camera and your mic access, or it won't let you through.
You know what I had to do? I couldn't do it through Facebook. I had to go on YouTube and do it. I tried to come on y'all through Facebook. It wouldn't let me do it. But when I went to your YouTube channel, and it let me come on the stream, because I guess it knows, it knows this.
Wait, hold on. I need to know that. So are you telling me you didn't click on the StreamYard link? You went directly to the YouTube and there was something there to bring you on the screen?
Yeah. Instead of, because I was watching y'all on Facebook first, and then I tried to click the link on Facebook. But I always watch y'all on YouTube. So when I went to YouTube and clicked the stream, it came on. Because I was getting ready to call again because I couldn't get through at first either. So, and it never happened to me before, but I always go through YouTube. So maybe he could go through the YouTube link if he's going through the Facebook link.
And on that note, Mark Zuckerberg, Elon finna beat you when y'all get in that ring.
Well, Ray had something that he wanted to say.
Right, I'm not. I gotta agree with you here, right? And a lot of the problems with relationships, and I say this. I just said it earlier. Nobody, and everybody's rushing to be with the Shaquitas and the little Ray Rays, right? They're not after they done had all of their fun. Now they want to settle down with a good guy, but they still wanting the good guy to be little Ray Ray, or they want the good girl to be Shaquita, and that's where a lot of problems is, because they still trying to they still want the man that's not in the street, or the woman who's not in the street, live like he is.
But guess what? You can have that if you find somebody who used to be out there, used to be running the streets, out here doing whatever on the side. Guess what? Eventually, so you gonna find some hood dudes who come out the hood and grow themselves up and start doing good things. And they still
I get beefed at by women like, nigga, you ain't young no more. You ain't I'm like, motherfucker, I ain't trying to be young. I'll do what the fuck I do, because this is the way I fucking live. I live a certain way. Some people live different. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I'm not bragging about nothing. I'm not doing that. I just live the way I live. The way I live is the way I fucking grew up. So listen, I've been street all my life. I've been raised a certain way. And I didn't take the corporate path. You know what I mean? So I just didn't do it. Listen, I respect everybody though. I respect people that go to school. I respect people that do this. I respect people in general. So what I'm trying to say is just respect me for who I am. This is who I am. When I bring something to the table, this is what I'm bringing to the table. But at the same time, my credit is good. You know what I mean? I do work on myself, you know what I mean? So, I mean, that's for a woman that I deal with to decide. But at the same time I'm always the one leaving the women. So that says a lot about what the hell is going on with these women these days. You know what I mean?
Lotto, that's your first mistake. Your first mistake.
Hold on, bro.
You said you're leading?
Let me say something.
No, I said I'm leaving because they don't have it together.
And you got to. If you don't got it together, you can't offer you nothing.
Let me say something to Lotto.
Eddie OJ, my brother, what's good?
Yo, I'll see you soon, homeboy.
Let me just say this before Eddie OJ say something. Yo, listen, Eddie OJ is a mentor to me too. You know what I'm saying? Mikey D was my first mentor. And then when Mikey D was telling me who he learned from, and then I got close with Eddie OJ and Will Seville. Eddie OJ raised us, you know what I'm saying? Me and Mikey D. I'm just gonna say that. And Eddie OJ, listen, Eddie OJ used to be a wild boy, for real. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about in the streets, you know what I'm saying? So, and I was in the streets too.
If Eddie OJ is your mentor, that explains why your ass so crazy.
Look, even though
did you have?
I forgot.
Like, he said the thing about you can have people. I know plenty of black people in the corporate world that are black men and women that are from the hood, still got that. You would never tell when they're in the professional environment. They're a whole different person. But at the same time, they still that dude from their block. They just that dude from their block in a well, smarter, wiser way because they not out here committing crimes and doing dumb things.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You can still get her Ray, but getting somebody who's actually able to provide legally.
Yeah, now that's a fact.
Who still got her and she's fun like a club chick. Because let's be honest, bro. Hoes are fun. Hoes got personality. They be fun. That's no longer trying to be outside. When you find two people that legitimately are at the point they're like, yo, bro, I'm tired of dealing with all this stuff outside. It's cold outside. Guess what? Y'all gonna find something to neither one of y'all want to deal with nobody in these outside.
Probably said hoes are fun.
Yes, that's what we said.
Go ahead, Poppy.
I always know where to go.
Hey, Poppy. Hey, I got a couple of numbers, Poppy. I'm on your team, bro.
Yo, but two niggas is the ones complaining again.
Don't settle down with them until they're ready. I'm saying if she's ready to stop running around and hoeing, and you ready to stop hoeing too, guess what? That's something y'all been messing around for 6 years, but both of y'all still been running around hoeing, right? And both of y'all get to the point. Yo, I like you. I like you too. Yo, I'm tired of being out here doing this. So am I. Guess what?
You can't get tired of being a hoe.
Wait, go ahead.
Not for nothing. Eddie OJ, I agree. That is some BS. There's no such thing.
Everybody will get tired of it. Nah, bro, I'm tired of these clubs.
No. People get tired of clubs, but no such thing as somebody saying I'm tired of being a hoe. That is a problem now. We validate. Our culture validates negativity. Everything about our relationships in our culture is negative. We celebrate negativity. 100. And then we looking around going, there ain't no good man out there. You had a good man, but you was too goddamn negative, vice versa.
Hey, Ray.
I agree with that. I definitely got to.
What's the only dance? What's the only dance that black people know how to do now?
The fucking electric slide.
No.
Twerking.
She got it. There you go.
Twerking.
They teach the little babies how to twerk.
Yeah.
See, that's if you teaching your kids how to twerk, slap yourself and call CPS.
Yo, that's degrading, man. That's degrading. I'm telling you.
Do black people understand?
Everybody, they got the little babies on the network on social media twerking. Little kid, 2 years old.
But if you're doing that to your kids, slap yourself.
That's crazy.
And call CPS to come get your kids.
I'm about to educate y'all real quick. Let me say something real quick. Does anybody understand the financial aspect of black people not being together? Do you understand that we are on the bottom rung of finances because our culture has been made for separation? And we got this idea that I don't need you and you don't need me. And then we wondering why we ain't got shit. Even though we spend $1 trillion a year in this economy, but our culture has nothing because we do not build together.
And because we spend $1 trillion on stupid stuff. We spend $1 trillion and we poor. It don't matter whether y'all together or separate. You spend $1 trillion on Jordan, Gucci, weed, and Hennessy. That's not nobody fault but y'all.
and chicken wings at the goddamn
And guess
bar.
what? That's why it's a shame. Well, this is what I always say to see if we're going to get them reparations. I always tell them, just go ahead and give it to us. You know that
We're going to give it right back.
We're going to give it right back. Yo,
you're going to be in the liquor store. I need all the Henny you got.
It's a win. It's a win-win for y'all. So just come on and give us the money so some of us can do the right thing.
I don't want black people.
I want my 40 acres in the mule.
So I can buy a Lamborghini for $40,000.
Hey, you want that?
I can't hear when two people are talking at once. What happened?
I said, you want that 200 grand, right?
200 grand.
I don't.
That's a number I heard them say.
That's a failure. That is a failure.
Give the reparations because when the crackheads hit rock bottom and they got their Lamborghini for $45,000, I'm swooping in to buy it.
Yo,
Terrell falls into the same category with Eddie OJ, Van Silk, and MC Shan.
Yeah,
he does.
Here's what I'm gonna tell you.
They don't. Y'all take over the whole show. We can't get a word.
Hey, what? I didn't take over the whole show. I sat back for.
You did really good today. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I said, today. What? You was. I have to tell everybody needs to know this.
Listen, Miz, look, I've been here since y'all started, and I'm still here. I listened for like a whole 35 minutes.
I know that you did. I was shocked. Yeah. I said, what the hell is he doing over there?
Hold on. Bring Tanya.
Yo, Tanya said they're investing in. No, go to the other one.
I want my trophy.
Tanya said they invested. Yo, get your house first. They get your ass, sis. She said they invested in BBLs and no homes.
And here's the thing that they don't tell you. You realize that BBLs and all that have to be maintained. So right now, or let's take it back to the let's take it back to the PPP and everything. The PUA, right? Y'all got these PPP.
What's the PPP?
The protection, the business loan for COVID that people hitting off, and the PUA, the pandemic unemployment. Now you done got all this bread from the government. They got your BBL, they got your waist snatch, they got your tennis done. Guess what? What happens in 3 years when all of that expires and you're poor again? Because I seen one that expired, and Shorty looked like she might have been right when it's there, but now her booty clapping the back of her knees.
Look, and the stomach
fat, your booty on the back of your knees.
Right.
Hey, come on,
Ray. Hey, Ray, what's the problem when the hips go all the way out to the side and they be looking weird, man? What the hell is that?
Yo. Honestly, that's called a bad plastic surgeon. Shorty, they had no vision of guidance.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Oh shit, I got a cramp in my neck.
Yo, let me say something real quick because y'all address reparations, right?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you, black people shouldn't get it at all.
How dare you say that?
And
hold on. Indians got it, Jews got it,
wait,
Japanese got it.
I'm explaining to you why. Because what's the use in giving black people 200,000? Like I'm going off of the number Eddie OJ said, right? But you're not teaching them you're not teaching finances in school. You're not teaching how to build a business. You're not teaching anything educational anymore. Instead of giving them $200,000, because what happens is, let's say you give this. Let's say we give our right now this generation the $200,000, right? Mm-hmm. Now you done felt like you fulfilled that 40 acres and a mule, but you're now failing generations behind it.
Can I
That's
respond to
not
that?
their business.
Wait, hold on, guys. Wait a minute, guys.
Financial literacy. It's 2023. Google in your pocket.
What is it? Is that them?
Yeah, that's him.
Okay, all right. Let me address that. What I had to say to you. Okay. To that statement, I think that it is the responsibility of the parents. We cannot keep expecting our oppressors to educate us the way we're supposed to be educated so that we could be self-sufficient. Okay, we have to do that for ourselves. So it is not their fault if we don't know. This is why it goes back to the root of the issue of family structure, mother and father in a household, and teaching your kids and not relying on a system who was never meant to teach them, respect them, or give a damn about them in the first place, to now care about how you're supposed to be self-sufficient and be able to make it. That's just my comment. I just wanted to say that.
Let me address that real quick.
Hold on. I want to address what you just said too. It's nobody's responsibility, even your parents. Guess what? Most people's parents don't have financial literacy. The schools aren't teaching white people that either. The schools aren't teaching the Jews. The schools aren't teaching the Indians. The schools aren't teaching the Chinese. They're learning it at home. And the ones who don't have parents who can teach them, because guess what? A lot of them are second generation. Their parents don't even understand America, let alone speak English. Guess what? They would go to the library and learn. But it's 2023. You got all the world's knowledge in your pocket. The same way you can go on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Google, and look up stupidity, you could be looking up financial literacy. If they give you that 200,000 and you blow it, that's your fault. That don't mean I shouldn't get it. Who's gonna do something right with it? Because Joe Smo gonna blow it. That's his fault.
All right, Ray. Go ahead, Ray.
You pay your goddamn taxes every year, right?
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me? And this is the thing that pisses me off about our culture, right? Because we'll quickly, and I'm gonna address this. And I don't mean it's not a shot at you, right? But we'll say, you know what? Yeah, listen. We'll say we don't want an oppressor teaching our kids, but we'll take $200,000 from them.
Yeah.
But you gotta
like you to take your money.
No. But you think that it's something good gonna come from that?
You can make something good out of it.
Name something.
It's money.
Right.
No,
You can do everything.
I'm muting everybody because
I didn't even say.
I'm tired of getting cut off.
All right, let Ray finish, please.
I'm saying, if you let me finish, you'll be able to see that I'm trying to address what you're saying.
Okay.
Go ahead, bro.
What I'm saying is, you think we're saying to people, we don't want you teaching our kids, but we'll take your money. You think, name one time in any culture for black people where they did something and said, here's this for you, and it came out good for us.
Because most of the time, we let other people influence us into doing something stupid with it.
What do you think the $200,000 is?
If all of these fools go out here and spending $200,000 on crack, I don't care. That's your business. You decided to destroy your life.
That's the problem with our community.
But guess what? If the ones who are knowledgeable put our money together, we can outweigh these stupidity. Because guess what? Most of the dumb ones going to kill themselves off with that money anyway. That helps us. Hey, all these fools done stuff to get themselves killed off or locked up. They out of our community.
That's the problem with our community.
But guess what? No, I don't care what it is. If you're trying to rebuild something, to build anything, something must be destroyed. Build and destroy is the way of life. For us to rebuild our community, some people got to get destroyed up off this earth. We're gonna have to remove some people out of this community, whether they're gonna leave by themselves or if they have to do it by force. There's no rebuilding this community while leaving the people who are misguided, especially these older dudes, because we're gonna take it to the streets. How many dudes in their 40s and 50s got in kids 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 into the streets? Guess what? Old head got to get his head boomed. That's the only way it's going to get better. You got to blow his top.
Yeah.
Because when he dies, and you set the example under him, if you step up to take his space, guess what? We killing you too.
Let me explain.
Nobody's going to take that space eventually, and people can re-educate most of those children. And the ones that can't be re-educated, guess what? They got to go too.
Yo,
all right. Let Ray.
I'm gonna say this to you, right? Because I don't disagree with you, but what I will say you is, and I'm gonna say it honestly how I feel. Before you give niggas $200,000, you got to kill them first. You don't give them $200,000 and then kill them. Get out of here. That's a waste of fucking money.
They'll kill themselves for $200,000.
You give them $200,000 and they're going to kill each other. Don't worry about it.
They're going to kill each other themselves.
And they're going to kill us.
All these perk heads and lean heads, they have a chance.
Hey, Ray.
These boys are doing
Don't stop my
Y'all all
guns.
talking at once. I'm about to mute everybody.
Don't stop my new guns.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's $200,000 worth of guns on the street. They trying to get $200,000 from the people that they're trying to do right.
Guess what?
Get out of here.
Most of them guns are going to stay in the hood. Somebody gonna tell on most of them, and then most of these boys are on opioids. They're on Percocet and lean. Lean turns into morphine in your stomach. $200,000, bro. You ain't even gonna be up long enough to pop that gun.
The white ones are too, bro. I work around a lot.
Yes,
of them.
exactly.
But guess what? I hate to say it. I don't care about what happens in anybody's culture but the black culture. I could care less what happens to the Chinese culture, white culture, any of that. Because guess what? But here's the thing. Yeah, you should pay attention to it, but you can't really pay attention to it. I can't help put my neighbor house out if his house on fire, my house on fire. I gotta put my house out first. Now we ain't even got a house. We in a box outside. Why am I gonna care that this white man house burning down, bro? I don't even got nowhere to live.
That's the problem right there.
I gotta build my house before I can help you fix your house. I gotta build mine.
Nobody's asking that. But I hate to tell you this.
Right.
Unfortunately, in our society, white people are just as bad as we are, but we have this idea that they're not.
But it shouldn't matter what white people are doing, because guess what? White people have their own culture where they do their own thing, and they are mad different. When we say white people, they're mad different sects of white people. Because yeah, you got Anglos where the trailer park Anglos do bad. When you look at the Italians, guess what? The Italians be together and they be doing things. The Russians be together. The Irish be together. The Poles be together. The white folks that be with nothing be culturalist white people that just white. They ain't got no type of, they just white.
That's not true.
I'm gonna tell y'all
the
something.
Chinese stay together and they keep things going. And guess what? Just like I said, you got to remove the bad apples by force. Let somebody wild out in the Asian community. See how fast they get cut out. Do that in the Chinese and the Asian community. Do that in the Hispanic community. But guess what? Nah, the ones who are doing wrong and they say, nah, you violating our community's rules, you out of here. Either you gonna leave or you never gonna get seen again. We got to get on that same time with our community. Yo, you're violating our. And guess what? When we did it under people like Fred Hampton, under people like Huey Newton, under people like Larry Hoover, guess what? The communities got safer. The communities got safer when they said, if you violate the rules, we're going to give you two options, leave or die. The communities got safer. People stopped selling drugs to kids. People stopped selling drugs to pregnant women. People stopped banging out in the street like normal.
Well, here's what I'm trying to tell you. This is the 2023, right? You know what's happening to black leaders?
Because people are scared. What? Yo, if a man has nothing that he's willing to die for, he's fit to live.
Right. Okay. Everybody.
Because you're not letting me finish.
Okay. Everybody, calm down. This is a conversation, right? We just having a conversation. Remember, let me just address something. Remember, and what I always say for this show, even if we disagree. I said, damn, he getting that bad. Even if we disagree, it's okay because we don't always agree on everything. And let me just be clear with something. Like, listen, I'm about my people all day. First before anything else. However, it doesn't mean that I'm blind to the fact that I know that it's not about the color of your skin that makes you who you are. It is you as the individual, the spirit inside of you that lives in your body that make you do what you do. It's either you got a good spirit or you got a bad spirit. It's not, my color is not going to determine the decisions that I'm going to make. It might determine how you treat me or somebody treat me or judge me. But it doesn't determine my actions. So it's the spirit in the individual that causes them to do what they do. So let's just understand that part first when we are having this discussion.
That's true. I don't disagree. Look. When we talk about what's going on in our community, we act like there was an agenda to it, right? It was an agenda to it. Stop. We got to stop acting like what's going on in our community when we see it, and when we speak about what's going on with Keke Palmer and Usher, and because we're gonna bring that back to that, right?
Yeah, we went on check.
There was an agenda behind that. Even with Keke Palmer and Usher, they made all that was here. Let's put this fight out for this culture to see who's gonna argue about it and who's gonna look at this and think it's a good deal. So now they're looking at each other going, I don't like you.
Right.
And we are so busy. We're so busy as a culture, not liking each other because we're looking at two people we don't even care about. They don't give a damn about us, and we're comparing our life to it.
And they looking back. Look at Usher. Now let me stop. But bring up. I agree with you 100%. Wait, can we bring up? I just want to address real quick. Alexander comment. He said there are black bodies with white minds in leadership. So what does that mean, right? Basically, and this is why you can't get caught up in the color. Because not everybody think alike. As y'all see, we have different views, right? Not everybody think alike. And this is why you got to be careful. And I had to tell myself this too, because when you get so caught up in color and black this, black that, you don't know if that same person that you think you could trust, they more dangerous than the other person that you know you can't trust. At least I know you don't like me. But for the one who I think I could trust, that I might open my door to and turn my back on, that's going to be the one that's going to get me first and get access to me quicker than anybody else because I trusted them all based off of the color of their skin. So I'm not here to say, hey, don't build. I'm still with building for our people, building with our people, coming together, because at the end of the day, I agree with Dr. Claude Anderson said. If y'all read that book, Powernomics, about us being stronger together. If you think you just by yourself like one finger, it's cool, but you have more of an impact when it's more like this, right? So I agree with that. I agree with understanding how to build. I don't think that we are anywhere close to that level. And I think we're further back than where we was. And I always say this, when we had black leaders like Martin Luther King and them, because I'm gonna say this: we asked for something and we got it. We wanted integration and we got that. But what happened is when we got it, Malcolm X said separate, he didn't mean from each other. But that's what happened with us. We separated from each other because we were so happy to get the opportunities to fit in with everybody else that we separated. And now we have no togetherness, no structure, no family structure, no nothing. And it gets worse and worse every year because every year, and I'm going to bring it back to the Keke thing. And this is not me to shoot another sister down because that's not what I'm here to do. But I'm going to tell you, we make excuses for poor behavior. And we shame the person who says it ain't supposed to be like that because our morals are they're disgusting. They have changed. Our morals are in the toilet right now when it comes to how we should be with each other and first with our damn self. So when you look at what's going on right now, okay, when you look at all of this stuff, who is really to blame? Who? We are. No, we can't blame that on nobody else because we got to do better. Point blank. I'm gonna rest my case.
That's what I've been saying. We have to do better in our community. Here's the thing: you said where are the black leaders? What happens to the black leaders? They die. They get locked up. Guess what? If any man who doesn't have something he's willing to die for is not fit to live. Guess what? If I have to die over my beliefs, I'll die with a smile. If you want to kill me over anything I believe, go ahead and do it. You're not going to change my belief. You could kill me 1,000 times. You will never, ever, ever kill my message. So why should I keep? Guess what? If you want to stand and be a leader, you got to be prepared for the repercussions. And the repercussions at its worst are death.
Right.
Okay. As long as we scared. I ain't never seen somebody scared get anything done. Ever in my life.
Right, the other day.
Wait, who's that talking?
Y'all, I'm back.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, I was talking to my man, super producer. I'm outside, so I'm sorry. I muted my mic though, but y'all motherfuckers, y'all threw me out. Y'all threw me to the wolves.
yeah, because always seen you looking out the window, looking like you was arguing. It's like, oh, let's.
Oh nah, I was talking to a super. This guy, Verlin. His name is Verlin. His beats is incredible, man. And you know, I'm a producer too. I do all my beats. I want to be the MC for this new project I got coming up. I don't want to, I mean, I'm going to do some beats, but I don't want to be the beat guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. All right. I don't know. He came in with the whole personal story there.
I know. Yeah.
Comments. We're going to get some of these comments. Hold on 1 second, Lotto. Okay.
Town Mama said it was it's a publicity stunt. It served its purpose and got them attention. The Kanye syndrome.
Town Mama be spitting it.
Yeah.
Alexander
Gray said, look at the leaders who are black. Are they black leaders or leading blacks?
Woo. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. I should have actually said drop the bomb on that one because that's definitely something to look at.
Mama's coming.
Oh, and listen, happy birthday, Miss Cancer season.
Yes, thank you. We got 3 cancers on here. Razor cancer, upper cancer, but he tried, but he a Gemini.
I thought you was pointing at me. Now I'm not a Cancer.
We know. But yes, thank you.
I said, where the hell y'all was at, man? I saw y'all celebrating like a motherfucker.
Well, listen, we be here and there. But go ahead, hold on. What
I just wanted to bring this up because I agree with it. We do got to stop fighting each other and competing about the stupid things. You're going to compete about who has the nice of this, who has the nice of that. Bro, you see other people doing it, but it's like they already set. And then y'all try to compete with people who not in your tax bracket, bro. You can't compete with Drake and Lil Baby.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, babe. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I just wanted to say that I agree with Poppy Fortune said, and this is how you know an oppressed people. What other? And I'm just saying, and I'm just being honest. When I scroll through social media, when I look at everywhere, we're the only people who be on here still trying to figure out how to come together. This, that, and the third. That tells you a lot because I don't be seeing no other people, a race of people, a culture do that but us. And honestly, at the end of the day, I'm gonna say this, and this is my opinion, and y'all could agree. I think it's worse when it comes to us as Black Americans. Okay, I definitely believe it's worse when it comes to us as Black Americans, because when you want to get mad at the African that's coming over here, or all these other people that come over here, this is because they're willing to do things that we are not. We have gotten too comfortable with certain things, but we have to understand that nothing is going to be given to us. We have to work hard for what the hell that we want. Nobody's going to give us anything. And yes, they took a lot from us. They stole a lot from us. Those things are there. What we going to do about it now? That's what I'm saying.
And I was about to say to you, because I got to agree with that. We keep saying about what happened, slavery, what happened in the Jim Crow years. Well, that's an excuse, because right now what we doing to each other is by our own hands.
Absolutely.
And I'm gonna tell you what I agree with Lotto, right? Because you unfortunately you hit it. Yo, you got the Drakes and all of that. They on the internet tricking these girls into believing that all of y'all deserve it. And I'm not, and the same with the guys, right? Mm-hmm. Everybody in our community is not a king or a queen, and we gotta stop acting like treating. You can't keep the pimps and hoes and call them a king. You are not a king for being a pimp. You are not a queen.
And
street.
I will say,
and every
kings and queens.
And every chick ain't no hoe. Listen, all these chicks is acting like hoes now. Everybody want to rap like a hoe. Listen, we don't need everybody rapping like a hoe. We need somebody on some Lauryn Hill shit. We need somebody on, you know what I mean? We don't need that same shit. And if you do that same shit and you're promoting that, that's what all the young girls are gonna grow up and think that's what it's about. Yep. Listen, I'm on these apps where they get money. These girls is thinking that, yo, I'm supposed to sing you a $15 video. You're supposed to cash out me $10. Like, what the fuck kind of shit is this, man? What, yo, hold on. Let me just say this. Let me just say, because I'm a producer. I work with younger artists. And I'm trying to tell them, like, this ain't the way of the world, baby. This ain't how it go. You know, because a real man, a real nigga, a real man, whatever you want to call it, is not going for these whole games, and a real chick is not going for them pimp shit like Ray said. You know what I mean?
Yeah, not
so what?
But you know what it is, like these are the same girls that is on the internet selling their ass, and then they telling us that you need to make $200,000 to even deal with them.
Say, on the pimp thing, most y'all ain't even pimps, bro. Like, yo, if you gotta put hands on a woman to have her and force her to sell it, you're not a pimp.
Nah. Listen, that's not what every pimp do. Listen, that's not what every pimp do. But the whole thing is pimping is not honorable when you reach a certain age. You know what I mean?
But here's the thing, right? The oldest professions in the world are pimping and prostitution. The oldest profession is prostitution. Actual pimps being around because they talk to prostitutes in there. You selling yourself, it's not safe. You might have protect you. Y'all, and then you get a protection. So as long as there's a woman selling herself, there's gonna be a man gonna hold it down and make sure that nobody do you wrong. What the issue is, I'm not gonna knock anybody for how they get their money, as long as you're not hurting anybody. The issue is a lot.
That's a fact.
But they think she not listening. I'm gonna punch her head in. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put some drugs on her. Nah, you're not a pimp, bro. You're a rape facilitator. And it goes back to all these women wanting to be hoes, but then they don't understand all that comes with it.
Let me tell you, and
it goes off a lot of
in the pimp game. Listen, in the pimp game, it's some hoes called renegades. They don't have pimps, so they get their own money and they do what they do. It's a lot of them running around right now. And listen, a lot of these young girls is doing it. And I'm telling you, I'm in these streets, man. I'm telling you, it's girls underage running around doing this, man. And they doing this on social media. And they doing this under the radar, and this is their way of getting cash, and they're learning this shit from the music, from the women.
Wait. Let me just say this really quickly, real quick. Okay, guys, real quick. Let me just address that. When you talk about what's happening with these girls. Well, let's first address where are their parents? Where's these girls' fathers, right? Because see that's going to bring you back to the drawing board of the broken household with no real leaders and leadership in the home. So these girls, and if they do got parents, the sad part about it is, what are their parents teaching the kids? Right? Because when you said about, oh, the girl got to be $200, you talking about the girl that said they gotta take a bitch down, my booty hole.
No, that's not. That's what women are going around here saying. If you want to date me, it gotta be. I seen this on social media. It was a guy asking women, would you date a man who's telling you no 45% of the time, or date a married man who's telling you yes 100% of the time? And 90% of those women said they would rather be with a married man who told them yes 100% of the times than be with a single guy who wants to be with them but telling them no 45% of the time. Because society is pushing the image of things like that. Quick, fast.
Yes.
We live in a world of today where it's all about financial and there is no love. Okay?
Yo, but they're pushing it on us, miss. Like my booty hole brown, pound town. That nigga, they pushing that on us. Exactly. Why they're not pushing the Lauryn Hills? And look, we already went through an era with Public Enemy, and they already know that we was getting smarter and they couldn't control us. They already know that. So they're pushing all this negative shit. Professor Griff said 20 years ago that they was going to weaponize hip-hop, and that's what they did. So if people can't go back and listen to Professor Griff's shit when he's saying that, and to where it is now, he's saying everything that's happening now. And look, and we don't understand that we cannot let them control what we listen to, and that's what we're doing. Everything even the op music, all that all that drill music, they're doing that. The algorithm goes to that. If I made a drill record saying, oh yeah, I'm a drill Ray and Lady Miz, that shit, they gonna make the shit go viral. Yep. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. But since we're talking love shit and we're talking unity, they're gonna fucking ban us. They're gonna shadow ban us.
Yeah, but you gotta understand, like, yo, here's the problem with that, right?
And then I want to
From the Ground Up is one of the greatest shows ever. It's entertaining, and this shit and this other shit. This fucking motherfuckers is watching other shit. What the fuck?
Here's the problem, lad. I agree with you.
That's because they'll rather watch the fights. I'm sorry.
Here's the agenda. When you look at what's being done, right? Mm-hmm. And because when we look at like the Keke Palmers and all of that, with the separation of our people, you know what happens?
What?
We're not having black love. You know what also happened? We're not having babies. We're exterminating ourselves.
That's
and
we're
turning around, and then let's not go into that other agenda that they push it into our community.
That you can't even say because it got more power than even talking about black people, right?
Yes.
And that's the BS. We can't say certain words because we get banned on their platforms. Now we can't get our message out. Yeah, and that's the false power they hold. That's the BS right there.
Let us get to some of these comments because Alexander had a lot to say.
Alexander's Gray said they keep putting up many smoke screens to distract the masses from what's the real hidden agenda.
Yeah,
exactly.
I agree 100%. 100% agree with that. Mm-hmm.
He also said the role models must change to shift the agenda of what's a real lady. Yep.
Yes. See, that's why he's an author. He got very good books, inspirational books.
Here's another one. I got to go with this. These next two by him. That he said that came back into slavery. The white man kept sleeping with black women, and a group of black men said, "You don't have to give to him for free. Let's get it. He's getting it. Make him pay." And that's where pimping game came from.
What? I didn't know that.
So the black man sold out, huh?
Oh,
here's the thing.
Shit. Is that true?
If he's coming to take it and you giving it for free, he's not even taking it. You just giving it. You're like, why are you giving it to him? Because he's a white man. Man, next time he come, tell him you need cash. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Here's another one he said.
Why are you doing it for free?
Here's another one he said.
I didn't know that.
He said the industry has freaked the black women out for years.
They're not, and that's the point I was going to get to. All right, so let's talk about it. Most of these women who are the rappers that are popping now, or either openly prostitutes at one point or strippers. Son, you expect to get death from them? You expect music with depth and substance? You don't expect them to rap about what they did and what they know? Here's the thing. Other than Lauryn Hill, we never listen to women who were rapping. If you want to do that, son, go stream it. Stop streaming the other stuff. When you say, oh, they push this, it's your fault if you let them listen to your head. Oh, my booty hole brown, and people listen to it. Every time I heard that song, I said the same thing. Yo, bro, that's not stupid. That's not wild. If you let them push that enough to where you singing the song and listening to it, it's 2023. Every song ever. Somebody dropped the song 36 seconds ago. I can go stream it right now.
That keeps going out. Do you notice that?
Yeah, I cut it off. That's a lot. Whatever he's eating.
No, I'm talking about his mic. All right, guys, listen. I want to give some final words here. Please don't make it too long. But just bringing it back, I know that, look, it happens in the conversation. We get so caught up in different things. We start talking about other stuff, but that's what makes this a natural conversation. And I actually like that middle there too much. And it sounds like Lotto got way too much stuff going on over there.
Oh, what I'm doing?
Whatever you eating is crackling like a motherfucker.
Oh, yeah. All right. I ain't eating no more. I'm sorry. I was on my Lady Miz shit. You know, Lady Miz like to munch in my ear when I be on the phone with her.
Whatever, leave me alone. Everybody say that. Cash, she said, man, every time I call you, yo, you eating. And look, I'm gaining so much damn weight. Okay, so anyway, like I said, we want to shut it down. We've been on here for a little bit now. We appreciate everybody for tuning in and for interacting and for giving us knowledge. We always tell y'all that your opinion matters too, whether it's your opinion or you spitting facts. We're here to teach each other, each one teach one. I love to have these discussions, and I love to hear everybody's point of view, because I think that these type of discussions are good for us to have. Okay, but I do want to let y'all know that we are about to end the show. But before we do that, I want to hear from each and every last one of you, and I would like to hear your take on this topic here about Keke, your closing statement. And let's bring it circle back to that. So, who would like to go first?
I'll go first.
Pound, pound. Her booty hole brown.
Cut it out. I'm
gonna say this, right? Keke Palmer and Usher was the biggest distraction ever, but it did its job, because what it did was show how much our community as relationship is separated. It really did, because now we're looking at them going, we've made Keke Palmer the voice of what a woman should be, and what respect, what a man should respect or expect when it comes to respect for a woman, from a woman, and vice versa. You know, because now we've made it a point, and I'm gonna end it at this, where a man can't even tell a woman, hey, I don't like that. You know, we have initially killed all communication with that one video.
Okay. But Lotto, I'm going.
Yeah, I just want to just say, you know, a man and a woman is the most powerful. Black man and black woman is the most powerful thing on earth, and if we get it right and our family structure, then we can't be stopped. That's it.
All right. Okay.
Right. So I want to start off by saying I hate the whole thing when people say it's distractions, because again, it's 2023. At the same time, looking at the Keke Palmer thing, I'm looking at what's going on in the war in Ukraine, new diseases popping off, what the government's doing, the fact that the president and his son are coke heads, and that there's a bag of coke in the White House that they don't want to say whose it is. So like, it's the distraction. Like, nah, bro, you can look at anything. On the Keke Palmer thing, man, look, you gotta watch who your partner is. You gotta learn who your partner is. They say, oh, black man, we can't have communication. If you don't have communication with your partner, you keep the wrong partner. Find somebody who you can properly communicate with. You cannot properly communicate with that person, stop having sex with them, because it's only going to lead to issues, because eventually y'all going to slip up. And if y'all slip up and put a baby into a relationship where y'all can't even talk to each other, what do you think is going to happen? On the note of single parents, There's nothing against single mothers, but fathers are necessary in a household. And it shows even further when you look at the stats between single mothers and single fathers and their children. The crime rate in single mother households are well higher. The teenage pregnancy rate in single mother households are
Speak up. You're
well
getting too
higher.
low.
And if you understand what this means, it's because while a mother nurtures, a mother teaches you to care and love, a father is a disciplinarian. A father teaches you what to do and what not to do. Without the dad trying to teach you what to do and what not to do, you will eventually make mistakes. You will fall for the wrong groups and the wrong people. A father teaches a young lady what to look for in a man.
Okay.
But at the same time, we do need mothers in the lives, because without the love, how many of these young men who grew up with fathers and they're doing great in life, but they're broken. They don't know what love is. They don't know how to love. They don't know what caring is. I was actually just speaking to a gentleman earlier that told me he was 60 years old the first time his father told him he loved him, and it touched something in him that he didn't know it could be touched. So how about this? I'm gonna end this with this. If you love somebody, whether it be your kids, your parents, your uncles, your friend, call them. Let them know you love them. Today could be your last day or theirs.
I love that. I love every one of y'all comments. I'm going to keep it short. With this topic, I just feel that it was a good conversation amongst us all. I feel sad that this now is a relationship that's broken up. It's going to be a child now at this point with a broken family. And it goes right back to what we've been talking about before. There's room to grow. What I want to say to Keke Palmer, and what's her boyfriend's name? Because I don't know, and I apologize. Darius, is it? I don't want to say the wrong name, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I hope that they can work through this and do not allow society to affect their relationship, because at the end of the day, listen, they do say it's better to be from a broken home than in one, and I do understand that concept, but at the end of the day, we have to stop giving up so quick because there's issues, because that is not, in my opinion, is not a reason why relationships they can fix that. I didn't like what you was wearing. Don't do that no more. I felt disrespected. Okay, you know what? At this point on, I'm gonna make sure that don't happen again. I'll check with you. These things could be worked out. The problem is we don't know how to work things out anymore. We just so quick, and I've been like that and still trying to fix that about myself. So quick to want to run every time there's a problem. None of us is perfect. They're not perfect. We're not perfect. But it's easy to point the finger at somebody else and to talk about people when we all got our own issues, baggage, and problems. So I'm going to end it on this note. I actually hope that they can work it out as a family, because there's now a life and a child involved. And I don't care what anybody say, that child will suffer the consequences of the families having the issues that they have, and everybody adding fuel to the fire to keep it going and to continue to keep separation happening amongst them. Guys, thank y'all so much for tuning in. I appreciate y'all so much. Lotto, thanks for coming on and giving your piece. Poppy Fortune, thanks for coming on the show. We appreciate you, every last one of y'all. Alexandra, thank you for coming to the show. This is your first time watching us. I hope you enjoyed. And definitely we read your comments. We always do that with people because y'all opinion matter. And we just hope that y'all continue to follow us. If you haven't already, I want to remind you, hit the like button wherever you're watching us from. Make sure you subscribe and follow us. If you're watching us from Facebook, follow us on Facebook. If you're watching us on YouTube, hit that notification button on YouTube and subscribe on YouTube so that you can stay in tune with us. Right, you got any final words? Because I don't want to.
No, you know what? Alexander Gray said something that we got to pay attention to in our community. Mm-hmm. When you look at what's being pushed in our community nowadays, divorce is at a higher rate with all the stars, and they're pushing it as that's the way to fix problems in our relationships.
Right.
No.
Okay, wait. We're ending the show, guys. We appreciate y'all so much. If y'all want to do a part two, do a part two. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. We will see y'all next week.
No time to party. Streaming everywhere. Streaming now.
We will see y'all next week. We have Surface. I don't know if y'all remember Surface, one of the hottest R&B groups back in the day. They are still out there, still sounding great and amazing. We have them next week, so I hope y'all pull up to see them. Remember, we're here to support these people and keep their name going. That's what we do. This is From the Ground Up, and we will see y'all next week.
Peace.
We hope you enjoyed your time with From the Ground Up Productions. We'll see you next time. Be sure to add our channel to your Roku list and listen to us on all streaming platforms. From the ground up. From the ground up. There's only one way to go from here.